And what's going on, ball fans? What's going on, basketball fans? Welcome into the stream. Appreciate every single one of y'all being here tonight. It is another Tennessee Volunteers basketball stream here on the go at CeeLo, as we've been doing all the way since the Maui Classic. Last time we saw the Tennessee Volunteers, they had their first SEC matchup, and hey, victorious, blew out the undefeated Ole Miss Rebels, showed them who the real team in the SEC is. So uh, let's see what happens tonight on the road. Our first road test on the road tonight against the Mississippi State Bulldogs, and get that cowbell. All those cowboys out there. So you guys are members. You got some Mississippi State emojis in the chat, and also some Tennessee emojis as well. So hope everybody does well. We're gonna start this game here very shortly, and we'll be bringing you the live audio of the game, and hopefully we'll have a good crowd in here tonight. So D is sad. I saw D said, "I'm so sad." Should we do a moment of silence for the Alabama fans tonight? The college football SEC is going to be changing dramatically with the loss of Nick Saban retiring the Alabama Crimson Tide. Wow, oh wow, didn't see that one coming, but some did see that coming. But I'm sorry, D, but hey, better and bright things are ahead for the Alabama Crimson Tide. I am sure of that. So hope everybody, make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in tonight. We are going to be doing live coverage here of the Tennessee Volunteers versus the Mississippi State Bulldogs here, and we'll bring in the live audio and we doing some reactions and all that good stuff too. So appreciate y'all hanging out here. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in. We do appreciate you. Zach, what's up? Welcome back. What's going on? You could try and apply to be as Alabama's head coach. Me? Okay. Dallas, what's up? What's up, basketball fans? What's going on? Dallas, Braden is here. What's up? Trayton is here. What's going on? D is sad. Nicholas, yes, I know, man. Crazy stuff. Maybe a chance for my Vols to win it all here. We'll see in the SEC. But we got to get past Georgia first. Daniel Berry highlights what's going on. Lou is in here as well. Purdue and Houston losing. Vols get closer to number one. We'll see. Wouldn't that be something to bring that number one seed back home to Tennessee after this week? But we're still staying at 5, even though that big win against Ole Miss. We'll see what happens. Connor Bedard out. Yes, I saw that too as well. Out 6 to 8 weeks. That's crazy. But appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you're subscribing too if you're a Tennessee fan and want to hang out with us. We would love for you. So we're bringing you the coverage of the SEC Network. What's up, Kenneth Clark? What's going on? Welcome in as well. But as you guys are coming in, smash that like button for us, and I'll be trying to get here 5 more minutes till game time. And let's take a look at the over-under here. The over-under is 136 points is the over-under. And the line is 2.5 on Tennessee. So they're thinking this is going to be a low-scoring game with 2.5 as the line. So I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over Tennessee. I think they're going to put it on them tonight. And I'm going to go over 2.5. I'm not going to go under. So over 2.5 and over the 136.5. So that's my predictions. What's up, Lenny? What's going on? Yeah, I did see that where Clan got it. That's awesome for him. So just stopping by to drop a like. Thanks, man, Lenny. Appreciate that. So we'll be waiting on the in-game audio to start here in about 5 minutes. We'll be going live from the SEC Network, bringing the coverage here for you. So let me see your predictions in the chat. Let me see. Is it going to be cowbell? Is it going to be – what is it going to be? Is it going to be cowbell? Is it going to be – the Volunteers, the Big Orange? Let me see your predictions in the chat tonight. Let me see what you got on the predictions. Let me see who you got. If you got a parlay, let me see that. If you got a dude with like 10 rebounds tonight or a double-double again, let me see what you got with 16 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes tonight. That'll be our new goal, 20 likes on the channel. So we definitely have emojis. If you'd like to become a member, 99 cents gets you a membership. And you can use the emojis in the chat if you're a member. So Orange 80 to 56, Kenneth Clark goes. Braden says, go cowbell. Braden says the cowbell. Big Orange Fish, what's going on, man? 77-68. Everybody thinks this is going to be a close game. Both teams, the same record. Mississippi State lost to some not so good teams, though. But Tennessee, they definitely don't have the rank of schedule that we had coming down their thing. So we'll see what happens here. Last game, big game for Adu, double-double, and then also a double-double for Ziegler. He had double points and assists in the last game against Ole Miss. So hope you guys cheer on. If you're a Mississippi State fan tonight, make sure you're cheering on your team. This is a fan-friendly interactive chat, and we love for you fans to cheer on your team and don't feel bad about it all. So make sure you're subscribing. Make sure thank you for those subscribes. We appreciate that. So we're 7 away from 8250. Let's see if we can get there tonight. Perky Bumps Sanderson says, I am nervous, guys. All day I've had diarrhea. We need to win this win. Vols, let's go. Hey, I know. It's going to be our first test on the road in the SEC, so we'll see what happens here. Lou says Vols back in the 80s. We'll see what happens. Keep it clean, basketball fans. Keep it clean. Yeah, he's just a little nervous. He's just a little nervous. My man Perky Bumps is a little nervous. So we're just waiting on it. 2 more minutes and this stream should start. Tip-off will happen as well. I'll be bringing that in there here in just a second. See, just waiting on it to do its thing. Nope, not yet. Just waiting. So CeeLo forgot to tell you, I guess, who I saw at MK. Who did you see at MK? I think I have 2 guesses and one doesn't count. But also, we have mini games in the chat. Exclamation point points to find out how many points just by sitting in here watching the game. If you've been to another game before, you have earning points. And as you earn points, you can bring up mini games in the chat. I suspected that. But we do have some mini games for you tonight. So let's go to the main screen. And we're getting ready here for the game. Hope everybody has fun tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us on the SEC network. Bring in the live audio. Triton hit me with the amigos. I'll get that to you in just a second, Triton. So I get this working here. So we're ready for tip-off here very shortly. Very shortly. Right here. Bring this down here. Yep. So Connect had a good game last night. Our last game, Jordan James had a somewhat Ziegler with a double-double. But let's see. Hubbard is their top guy, and Bell Jr. and D. Davis. So we'll be watching those guys here in just a second here. 1 minute till tip off, and this will go live here for you guys, as we'll bring you the live audio of the game. Won't be able to show you the game. That's due to copyright reasons. But we would love for you to hang out with us all night and have a good time. Who's your second guess? That's funny. I only had 1 guess, but I said I had 2 guesses, but 1 didn't count. We're lucky from the storms. Yeah, so bad storms. Hope everybody's well. We're going to be getting some snow here in the thing, but we'll definitely do the amigos here in a second, Triton, as I get this going here, and then we'll have some fun. Just waiting on it to start. There we go. 1 more. Come on. Nope, not yet. It's on ESPN Network. Come on now. Work. Not yet. It'll come on here in just a second. I'm a Auburn fan, I guess, and Cowboys will win. We'll see what happens. You guys are just coming in. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. And let me see your predictions on the chat tonight. And if you need anybody to win a parlay, we'd love to keep up with that for you and celebrate with you if you win some big money. I love to watch those guys celebrate in the chat too. So you're awesome. Good deal, Braden. Oh, come on now. It's just now 6 o'clock, so let's see if it starts. Cotton, what's going on? Saban retired with celebration. Everybody, the SEC is going to celebrate tonight with Saban retiring. Lots of craziness there. So we're also on Twitch and Facebook. So go over there to Twitch and Facebook. Give them both a like. And definitely on Twitter as well, on X. We're streaming on all 4 platforms. So if you could give a like, that helps out each stream and each one. So keep on hitting that like button, guys. We're almost to 50 people in here watching the game. And I'm just waiting for it to come on. Come on, it's 6 o'clock, 6:01. It should start. Let's go. Okay, go back out. Live now. See why it's not on here. There we are. There we go. Now we should be getting on here. Be coming on here just a second, guys. Be ready for it. It's about to tip off. It just tipped off. Here we go. Coming at you right now.
Tennessee can do that to a lot of folks. Suffocating defense by the Vols, as you see Connect. Misconnect on the first shot. Ziegler pulls the trigger on the second, and he continues.
3-0 Tennessee. 3 Ziegler. 3-0.
Mississippi State with its 4th different starting lineup of the season. And they will bring their top scorer off the bench, number 13, Josh Hubbard. He's a 5'10" dynamo. It's a lot of fun to watch instant offense when he does get in there. Shot clock under 10. It's Smith, left of the lane. Banging bodies, forcing his way. A little bully ball, coach.
A little smash mouth hoops, block to block.
3-2 already.
Volunteers, some familiar names, and then Dalton Connect has been a brilliant transfer for
3-2.
best shooters thus far in the SEC.
Ziegler with the ball. Tennessee in orange
Vescovy
with white stripe, all white for the Bulldogs.
Another veteran,
Jordan James with the ball.
Jordan James back
To the basket, shoots up.
Fade and fire.
Brick.
Back iron,
Rebound, Mississippi State. Here they come.
Sean Davis.
Both teams have opened up man-to-man, but I fully expect Mississippi State to kind of sprinkle in some zones. Mismatch.
Big-time mismatch. Tolu does not take
He's
advantage.
huge over fast. Big 3 for Mississippi State. 5-3.
35% from bonus land on the year. He's been in double figures 6 times. I'm talking about Davis. And his three-point shooting in those 6 games, almost 50%.
Back out to Connect 3 from NBA. Brick.
Another. Can't find it. And here come the Bulldogs. They're much better in playing up-tempo this year. They had one of the slowest tempos in all of college basketball a year ago.
What did Chris Jans tell us today? You better be able to score in transition against Tennessee.
Yeah, buckets are so hard to come by in the half court. They're going to need to get some easy buckets in transition. Meanwhile, another turnover on State. Ziegler sets it up. Measures a 3. Connects again.
Yeah, he's in the zone.
Zig.
Now, I'm telling you, you can
6
tell
points
that
for
guy's
Ziegler.
eyes when he's feeling it.
42% from downtown the last 4 games, and he's 2 for 2 to start here.
17-13 to go here. 6-5.
Great battle inside between Adu and Tolu Smith. Who can catch the ball where they want to get it?
Well, that's where you want to get it, and he thunders it home right in the face of the 6'11".
Big slam by the big man. 7'6"
I like the way Tolu
Dogs.
moved him up the lane and created the passing angle, if you will.
Tolu Smith.
Ziegler drive and kick to Josiah Jordan
Go back to
James.
Zig. Let him shoot again.
Around the horn.
Vescovy around the horn. To the top of your screen. Dude.
The mid-range.
Offense so far early on with 2 defensively minded clubs.
If you would have told me it was going to be 4-2 before the first media timeout, I would have probably believed you, but instead we got 15 early
That's why
points.
I took the over. State looking in the paint, shoots it up.
Move. Off the glass, no good.
Rebound,
Smith,
Tennessee,
one of the best
Adu.
rebounders in the country, almost corralled another one.
Here comes Zig.
Ziegler, who's going to guard number 5 in orange.
Zig's on fire. 6 points already.
Vescovy
2 free
finds
shots.
James.
Foul out.
James
Zig
back to
again.
Ziegler in the corner. Not
No.
3 for 3.
Oh, he almost at
pops
3
out.
for 3.
Look good, though.
Bulldogs full throttle in the front court.
8-7-3 for State. Rebound Ziegler.
on the triple.
But that's the kind of possession that
Comes
Chris
Connect
Jans was
to the
talking
paint.
about.
Back out. Vescovy 3. Oh, he got
Vescovy
blocked.
had it blocked by Moore.
But Adu got it. Back to
Adu into the corner
Connect
to
again.
Connect. Probes the baseline.
Back out to Jordan James.
Great
Vescovy.
passing,
Ziegler.
sets up Ziegler.
And a
Ziegler
turnover.
runs into a brick wall and a steal by Matthews. 2-on-2. Matthews gets fouled. A reach in by Vescovy, and that'll bring us to a media timeout after a frenetic start to this game.
Great high-low action early on. Tolu Smith in the starting lineup. Watch the way he runs. Adu up the paint and then gets the throw over for the easy one-handed slam. We've got
Should be
a
interesting
good
to see
one
those
going
2 guys
in
go at it
Starkville.
tonight. All right, it's first TV timeout. Thanks for hanging out. To On the Go at CeeLo is the channel name. We're on YouTube. Our main platform is YouTube. Tennessee Volunteers is what we cheer on, and we'd love for you to hang out with us the rest of the game. So make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 8250 on the subscribers. We've gotten some already, so appreciate those. But Tennessee up by 1, 8-7 is the score. Tennessee up by 1 point. Like the announcer said, if I knew it was going to be this way, I would have took the over. But I did take the over. So we'll see here. But Ziegler shooting the threes from the outside, looking really good. But it should be good fun to see A-Dude versus Tolu tonight. Those two matching up together during the paint. So appreciate everybody that's on Facebook watching. Appreciate everybody on Twitch watching and Twitter. Appreciate you guys. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us all that good stuff to help us out, help the streams out. So, but TV timeout, we always mute the commercials and we'll bring the audio back to you as soon as the audio comes back from the game. But Tennessee looking to get their first road win in the SEC, go 2-0 after a big win against Ole Miss on Saturday. And we'll be back here again Saturday for another Tennessee basketball game around 11 o'clock, I think, or 10:45 in the morning. You'll see another one here live. So we do Tennessee Volunteers basketball. We'll be doing this all the way through the NCAA tournament this year. We'll be covering the NCAA tournament like we have in the last couple of years. So here we go. Back to it.
Tennessee leading Mississippi State by a point. One of the strengths of Mississippi State last year and this year, rebound margin. They're plus 7.3. That's one of the top marks in the country. But somehow, inexplicably, in Columbia on Saturday, they were minus 9 on the glass. That is something that Chris Jans and company certainly hope to do a better job of today with the likes of Jimmy Bell and Tolu Smith and company. They are a team that are at its best when they are able to control the glass and then, of course, are able to lock down, defend people. That's what Chris Jans has staked his reputation on over the years, no matter where he's been.
I don't know that they have to win the rebound margin tonight, but they cannot lose it.
And they rarely do lose it. That was an aberration in Columbia and a tough loss to the Gamecocks. There's going to be some really good SEC teams that are 0-2
all the way
tonight.
Left to right three.
Foul on
and a foul. So that's a three-point play coming up.
That is Meshack on the foul. So 3 free throws coming up for the hometown Bulldogs. Rick Barnes. Boy, I always love our conversations with Rick Barnes. Sometimes they have nothing to do with basketball or the game at hand.
Most of the time.
Most of the time they don't, but we had a good hour with Coach. It's his 1,200th career game. Everywhere he has been, he has won. He talked about the fact that he was almost hired at Tennessee a long time ago.
Right.
His wife actually went to school in Knoxville. And eventually, after going to Texas, of course, that's where he wound up going. And the Volunteers are certainly very happy to have a future Hall of Fame coach in Rick Barnes.
Mike, one of the games
hits
within
both,
the game,
so
I think,
3
in this
points there, 10
matchup is
all
Meshack
three
guarding
that time.
Hubbard. Hubbard coming off the bench, the freshman sensation, and fouling and getting fouled right away. I got to believe that's a positive sign for Hubbard and the Bulldogs.
Mississippi State, again, just suffocating defense. A little too aggressive that time. A reach-in foul. I believe they had DJ Jeffries, the guilty party.
Look at Chris Jans. I love the physicality by Jeffries, but there's no need to reach in. You had already got Meshack corralled in a compromising position.
The thing that stands out about this Tennessee team, we know they always defend. That's a staple of Rick Barnes.
Tennessee ball gaining back out there. Now Jordan James three.
Is better.
In and out.
That time,
rebound State.
James
Here comes
has a
the State.
three-ball
Here comes the
spin out.
dog.
Bulldogs up by 2, under 15 minutes to play in the opening half. Here's the big man, Jimmy Bell.
Yeah, it's too far out, though, for a big guy to work himself back into the scoring zone, and yet Bell does it.
Jimmy Bell would like to have a word
12
with
to
you,
8.
Mark Wise. A transfer from West Virginia says, I got it under control. What a luxury to have Bell and Tolu Smith. Right now it's Bell bellying up. Walk-off.
Go Dogs
Ziegler on
is
a
the
floater,
redeem.
drops the teardrop in.
Redeem State.
And even though he went off one
fans
foot,
here.
it was all under control. He really sees the game almost like most great point guards in slow motion.
8 early points for Ziegler.
So 12-10,
He's an
Ziegler
absolute
taking
zone
this
the last
over.
few games.
90 minutes.
Alley-oop pass attempt and a steal instead. Now a loose basketball scrambled for, picked up by
jump
State.
ball. Where's the jump ball turnover? Here we go.
James
Tennessee got it. Jordan James got in there. Pulled it out. A
Tennessee in
waka.
transition. Another ball poked away. Things are getting physical here.
Get rid of it.
I mean, awfully physical, and we've got a whistle and a foul that time. Oglesby. Nope, it's going to be a travel.
The travel's Meshack with the ball.
Take another look at Ziegler. Under control, playing off one foot. I think he goes off his right foot. No, it's his left. But see, he
Ziegler with 8 points.
He took what the defense gave him. He didn't go too far like a lot of guards do.
Here we go, inbound.
A little full
Mississippi
court
State
pressure here displayed by the
going left to
Volunteers.
right.
Beat the 5
All in
count,
white.
get it in. Hill finds a guard. It'll be Matthews. 2 veteran teams, a lot of familiar names that have been around the block in this Southeastern Conference.
Same record as
by
Tennessee.
the way, right now leads the country
3.
in quad 1 and
Rebound.
quad 2 victories. Offensive
State.
rebound. A miss
Offensive
that
rebound.
time
No.
by Bell. He carved out space.
Here
but
comes
could not
Meshack
finish.
now.
Yeah, that's one you gotta
Meshack
make.
and Owaka back in the game here. PQ, what's up? Jordan James to the
gliding,
basket, back out.
dumps it
3.
off, sets up an open 3.
Oh,
Pops out of
Meshack
there.
missed.
Now Tennessee's gone a little cold.
Meshack does not shoot a lot of threes, but this year he's been 44%. So he's knocked down the ones he's taken.
12-10.
Hubbard in the game, the instant offense for State. He's on the perimeter. They don't give him a touch
Missed
that
another
time.
shot for State. Here
James
comes
on a good
Tennessee.
box out weak side.
Meshack,
Quickly
back
in the
out.
front court.
Gainey.
Sets up the open
Gainey's
3.
horrible. He cannot shoot a 3 for
struggles
nothing.
continue at the arc.
Meshack, back out. Do not let
He
him
was
shoot
a
again.
great shooter before he transferred
Oh,
to
my
Tennessee.
God.
You're right.
2
There
open
seems to be a
shots for
confidence
Gainey.
issue
Sucks.
for the former USC upstate guard who's only shooting 30% from
2
the
wide open
three-point
shots.
line.
Yeah,
Do
his
not
last
let
4
that kid
games
shoot a
just
3.
for 14, so make that 3 for 16 now.
Thank you for that subscribe.
What do you want to
Appreciate
see
it.
out of State offensively? I'm trying to figure out what the identity is. We
State
talked to Coach
to the
Jans about
Back
it.
out.
Here's what I like. They're
To the
quick
basket.
attacking.
Nope,
I don't
look for
think
a 3
you can
again.
work and
State
work
looking.
the shot clock inside 5 against Tennessee.
Shot clock.
That's no good.
Yeah,
Good defense for Tennessee.
that's a possession they'd like to move past, flush it, and forget that happened.
It's interesting when you take a look at Rick Barnes' Tennessee teams. According to Ken Palm, their tempo is right at 100.
Inbound
But on
Tennessee
defense,
going right
it's
to
304,
left.
meaning
All
they
in
don't
orange,
allow you
white
quick
stripe.
scores.
Right.
And when we talked to Chris Jans today, he was
Zig
quite
bringing it down the
blunt
court.
about that. They
Got
had
8
to
points
find
already.
some quick scores.
Yeah, and because the deeper you get into that 30-second shot clock, the harder it is against the stifling Tennessee D.
Ziegler.
Yeah, advantage,
Back to
big
Owaka.
orange.
Back to Zig.
Ziegler
To the basket.
feeling his way out. 5'9" guard just always
Back around. Back to the basket again.
finding the right
Back out to
spot
the side.
on the floor.
Oh, fake
Sets
the
up an
3,
open
and that's
shooter,
a
but
travel.
a little
Get
too cute
Gainey
that time for
out
Gainey
of the court.
as his struggles continue on the turnover.
Great offensive pace here early on, and a lot of it has to do with Zakai Ziegler, who continues his marvelous three-point shooting here in the early going.
What's up,
And as
Gator?
a consequence, when your best player is your best player, good things happen for the Vols, and Ziegler off on the right foot.
All right. So Tennessee finds himself down by 2. Could be have a whole lot more, but Gainey, he's just horrible. He is horrible. Lofo Vision 360. That's right. What's up? One of our members, Gator. What's going on, man? So we are here into this game. Hope everybody's had a good time. If you have any questions or anything or any comments, please let us know. If you need to do anything different, shut up more and let the announcers do their talking, whatever. Hello, what's up, Billy Scott, our Dodgers fan. Billy Scott, what's going on, man? How are you doing, sir? Welcome in. How you doing? So baseball, I don't know, maybe 70-some days away now, right? Less than 80 days away. So we'll be doing some Atlanta Braves baseball here on the channel. We do Atlanta Braves play-by-play here on this channel as well. And we would love for you to join us for that. So if you like Atlanta Braves stuff, Major League Baseball coverage, you'll find this channel as well. But right now, into the winter months, we do basketball and hockey. So, but thank you guys for tuning in here tonight and hanging out. Thoughts on Vrabel getting fired? I think, my personal opinion, I think it's going to come out that they wanted him to fire his coaches and he did not want to. I think that's my opinion, because she said it over and over in her interview that she had problems with his staff. And that's my opinion. And it's kind of another Rick Barnes moment at Texas. University of Texas wanted him to fire his whole staff, and he said, "I'm not doing it." So we'll see what happens. Here we go, back to it.
Great sight lines for the Bulldog here in Starkville. Yeah, he's a little winded from that opening stanza. We had 15 points scored. The shooting has calmed down a little bit. 12-10, Mississippi State leading by a deuce. Of course, it's the second year now.
She said she had a problem with his staff.
Who had great
but
success.
He might have just said, "Nah, I don't want to come back."
New Mexico State, you look at what he was able to do
right,
last year. This is rare company when you look at it since 2017. Coaches to come into the SEC and in year one lead their team of the tournament. Jans, Gates last year, Kermit Davis, Konzo.
She was mad about how he didn't
It's awfully
dispel Patriot rumors and handled his Pats Hall of Fame.
An outstanding job.
Could be a possible, Greg. That makes more sense too. State to the basket.
Inside, Smith
and a
muscles
foul.
His way, the hoop and the harm.
The big man. Him and A-Dude going to battle it tonight.
The important thing here is where does
Smith the third.
Tolu Smith catch the ball? Look, he's only 1 foot off the paint, so he doesn't have far to go.
That's a horrible matchup.
Vescovy
of Smith.
But once it gets in there,
A-Dude gets in there and fouls
Smith is just too strong, too powerful for the and one opportunity.
Second foul on Vescovy. Now this is
where
where
you want to replace
Tolu
him with.
Smith
Wow, that's the good question. Like
completely revamped his game.
Talented enough
a
to take his
spot. 61% free throw
15-10.
shooter. He now is 12
Mississippi
for
State.
13 on the season.
Mashack with the ball here. Mashack the
Remember, Mississippi State got off to a good
back
start
around the
on
connect,
road
wide open,
against
shoot
South
three,
Carolina
brick,
and led much of the first half. And they're off to another good start
foul
here.
Connect is
on
0 for
Mississippi
3
State.
now.
Tennessee's going to inbound the ball underneath the basket at the top of your
Tennessee,
screen.
The transfer from the University of Northern Colorado. He has been such an addition.
Appreciate you guys hitting the like button for us. Let's see where we're at on that.
Do we call that the other UNC?
21 likes.
Because
thank you guys. Let's see if we get to 30 likes. 30 likes.
Other
Tennessee inbound zig over the basket.
Wish he never went to the Dean Dome because he lit him up for 37.
In, Tennessee defense back up to A-Dude really quick. He loses it.
Poked away.
Jeffries is just so active defensively for a guy his size.
Here comes State with the ball.
Fort into the game for the first time for Mississippi State, number 11 in white.
You see, that's a little too far out, I think.
State wide open to three over there, did not shoot it.
Trying to cash in here as Tennessee has gone chilly from the field, missing 8 of 9. Great hands that time.
All 3-pointers.
Volunteers. Shot clock under 5. Fort's going to have to
for the
rise
outside.
and fire.
Shot clock was about to expire. They
They
took a wild shot. Here comes Connect, bringing it down.
One of the questions to ask in this game for both teams.
Back out to
who's
Zig.
dictating your
Zig's the only one that's done anything all day.
Are you or
back to
is
the basket.
Hey,
dude!
What a pass
and a
by
foul.
Seekler. And a do gets fouled. This is where, when you do get fouled and you make free throws, I wish the guard would get the assist. You set up points with a great pass. Coming up next, mentioned it's a doubleheader at the top. We take it to the Pavilion in Oxford for Ole Miss hosting Florida. 2 quality teams that could very well be tournament teams.
Hey, dude, going to shoot 2 here at the line.
Is going to be 0-2 at the end of the night.
Both teams are significantly better than they were a year ago.
This is what happens when you have such a deep league, is that you're going to have teams that are really good, but the conference record is not necessarily going to be stellar because almost every night you've got either a quad 1 or a quad 2. The winner
Harbaugh's going to go to Alabama
after
Michigan fires him.
In terms
Inbound
of,
State here, 15-11.
To get a quad 1 win. As a matter of fact,
dude hit both of
14
his.
games in the league this week. There are only 2 examples or 2 games where both
State
teams
ball,
have
turnover,
quad 1 opportunities.
nope,
And Mississippi
out of bounds
State,
off of Tennessee's
they're
hand.
hosting both of them.
Right.
Because they have Alabama here on the weekend.
Hey, we're already in mid-January. I've got the quintessential quad man, and I'm not talking about your physique by any means. I'm talking about metrics in basketball. Mark Wise, you have always been, since they came out with the net.
Love it.
Ziegler
Nobody
off the
has been
bench,
more
onto the
quadrific
bench.
than yourself. So I love setting you up for these things early on in the year.
To the basket
Take by Smith.
a foul.
I'll tell you what, if the early indications
On A-Dude
tell me
again,
anything,
that's his
is that
second.
Tolu Smith and that foot injury,
Pete
they're
Carroll
doing
to
just fine.
Alabama.
The
I don't know, that'd be interesting.
conditioning's still a work in progress,
Right.
but He seems awfully healthy and explosive.
Smith's going to shoot
For a guy
2 here.
6'11", and take a look at, and this is what Mike referenced earlier. He's really struggled throughout his career, but he has turned that around.
Tennessee is tough with these
Look
big
at this,
guys.
13
tough
of
with
14.
Etsy.
Have you been working with him on the side?
Edie from Purdue.
Yes.
And now this guy.
Well, then I guess we need to get you a raise. Let's talk to your agent. I mean, 61% for career.
Big Ten will ban Harbaugh.
That one,
He misses that one.
Left it
Rebound,
well short.
connect. Here we go.
Connects.
16-11.
On the rebound,
10 minutes
he's
to
been
go.
quiet. Everybody
Playing
not named
press
Ziegler has
defense
been
for
quiet
State.
for Tennessee.
Connect back with the
Mississippi
ball.
State a little three-quarter show and go press. But look at Jeffries keeping Connect in front of him.
10 on the shot
10
clock.
seconds on the shot clock. Shoot it.
Crowd
Yeah.
gets loud here at the Hump.
Meshack.
Yeah, this is a little 2-3 zone.
Shot
2
clock
seconds,
down
you got to
one.
shoot it.
And they won't get it off.
Defense is really good.
Tremendous defense by Mississippi State.
It looked like a man-to-man the way Jeffries was pressuring the ball, but it was actually a 2-3, and I don't think Tennessee ever got into a rhythm. Watch Jeffries keep Connect in front of him, doesn't allow him to turn the corner, and does the same. And then now it's late clock situation.
That is a shadow. That's a shutdown corner-like move. Can I still make a football analogy? Since, Nick Saban just happened to retire today. Oh, by the way, inside it comes.
That's danger zone.
Tolu Smith from close range. Offensive rebound, Matthews. And
All right, here we go.
State more than holding its own on the glass in the early going. 10 on the shot clock for Matthews. Looking for a guard. He finds one. Here's Davis. Davis with 5. Davis on the attack. Dipsy-do missed it.
There you go. Rebound,
to
Tennessee.
Adu.
Still
Tennessee has
16
not
to
hit a
11.
Field goal in over 5 minutes.
3 for Jordan
trying to change
James.
it.
Brick.
Can't do it.
Stop shooting
Top
the
floor
3.
by Tolu Smith.
Mike, does the pace of the game surprise you a little bit offensively?
Absolutely.
They're not necessarily scoring, but both teams are trying really hard to score quickly in transition.
And really, that was the goal that both coaches told us today. I mean, Rick Barnes said we got to play fast, we got to move fast. We can't get stagnant in the half court. Connect on a pull-up mid-range jumper, and that is the kind of shot he's been making all year.
16-13.
15 a night.
That time he beat Jeffries to the spot, but it wasn't with a lot of dribbles.
Connect, who led the Big Sky in scoring at Northern Colorado.
State
and
ball
somehow
here.
Didn't make first team all
Yeah,
Big
you
Sky.
said that today, and I was like, really?
I need a word with the voters in the Big Sky Conference. Matthews, rough shot, and there's James to clean it up. Tennessee could use a bucket. James on the attack.
How was that out of travel?
Took it right at
But he got a
Matthews.
foul. Jordan
Aggressive
James.
take, and he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws when we come back with 7:51 to go. Bulldogs up by 3 here in Stark Vegas.
All right. 16-13. State with the ball still. But 7 minutes to go in this half. Thanks for hanging out with us on the go at CeeLo is the channel. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in. We're trying to get to 30 likes on the channel. 30 likes tonight. But become a member as well, and also become a subscriber. We'd love for you to hang out with us for the rest of the time. So, man, Tennessee needs to stop shooting the 3. They're finding themselves in the game, but if they could just go to the paint, I know that's what they like to do, but they're off tonight. This is exactly what North Carolina, at least the North Carolina game, Tennessee continued to shoot the 3, but North Carolina was hitting the 3. So, but here at least State's not doing as well. But if we could just go to the basket, keep Gainey from shooting the dang ball, get him off the dang court. He's horrible. He's young and he's not very accurate at all. So, all right, we'll see what happens here. So, pretty quick here. Tennessee Ziegler with 8. Connect with 2, 3 for A-Dude, and none for Vescovy or Jordan James. Jordan James 0 for 4 from the court, 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. So, thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate that too as well. But thank you subscribing. Appreciate that. Laura Garcia, thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate you. So just waiting on the commercial to come back from commercial break, and we'll bring you the audio back to it. But Tennessee finds itself down by 3. The 3-point shot is not being very generous tonight for them. 33% from the field is 29% from the field as well. That's not helping. 3.18% from the 3-point line, not doing well at all. That's not how you win ball games. But tough test here. Tennessee needs to take over here and quiet this crowd down. But back to it. Here we go.
Campus here in Starkville on a Wednesday night. Chilly, but not too bad overall. The students are making their way back. They've changed the overall construction of the hump. Kind of love the new twist that they did. More on that in a moment. Meanwhile, Tennessee's gone cold, and they've got plenty of scoring in their arsenal. You see this, 4 1,000-point scores. Vescovy, Connect, Ziegler, and James.
And he misses one for the free throw. Jordan James, 0 for 5, 0 for 4 from the field.
And right now they need somebody
0 for 2 from the 3-point line, and he just missed the free throw.
That's just one of 11
Finally hit
teams
one.
who can make that claim in the country.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why people are so high on Tennessee
7:51 to go. 16-14. State.
At times they have been a little bit inconsistent on the offensive end, and that has done them in some postseason games. But they've got more firepower. There's banging bodies all over the place.
This is the kind of play that'll
Looking
get
for
both
8 more
coaches
likes to
complaining
30.
about the
Help us
officiating.
get to 30 likes.
And they're both up. Yes, they are. You could see it. You could see both coaches immediately get off their bench.
Foul goes on Awaka. I will say this, Rick Barnes, years and years of you and I covering Rick Barnes' team since he went to Tennessee. I've never heard him
Inbound
say so many
State
positive
here,
things about SEC
just on the other side of half
really
court,
It's
on the State
dramatically
side.
improved.
He's getting soft.
Pushes it back over. Here they come.
I mean, it's not like he's going to get any calls from us by saying nice things.
State to the basket really quick.
Strong
And a
take.
foul on
And
Connect.
one for Cameron Matthews out of Olive Branch, Mississippi.
This is where he gets a high screen or a high pick and roll, and just gets determined to get to the rim. Here comes the screen, and watch him just attack the rim. What a great finish by Matthews. That is strength.
Strength, balance, dexterity, all
So
the things
3-point
that
play
young Mark
possibly
Wise
here.
actually
Make it
had.
19-14.
Matthews
Rick misses
too
it.
strong on the free
Rebound,
throw,
Tennessee.
and
Here we go.
James corrals it in the
All right, so
corner.
we're still in this.
I've
Down
always
by
thought,
4.
Mike,
Let's
when
go.
you miss the and one opportunity, the
Ziegler
cash in on the free
to the
throw,
basket.
It's kind of an
Back
emotional
out.
letdown.
Yeah, it
Finds
is.
Gainey.
It is. You want to get that 3-point.
Please get him
play.
off
You
the
gotta
court.
cap it
Gainey
off.
to the basket.
Nice
And
take,
he
but
misses.
no
But a
finish.
rebound,
They do have the
Awaka,
offensive
jump ball.
rebound, and we've got a jump ball, and the arrow will go to Tennessee.
Well, I don't care if you're talking about Bell and Awaka or Adu and Tolu Smith. It is big boy basketball,
Yeah.
block to block.
And Tennessee is winning the battle on the glass right now, 16-9. James trying to lob it into Adu. And knocked away. Those quick hands by Mississippi State. 1 through 5, they are menacing. 7 minutes to go.
Here goes
in the
State
first
ball.
half.
Wide open there. The 3 does not shoot it.
I think that's a shot Davis has got to take. He's,
Yeah.
excuse me, Moore in the corner. Yeah.
Yep. Should
He
have took
will
it. Now he
take
shoots
it,
up from the
though.
outside. 3 drains
Pass
it.
up many.
21-14. State up by 7.
Never bashful. The leading scorer despite coming off the bench.
He's made 3 or more threes.
Got to answer right here.
8 times
Can't be stupid.
already in his inaugural
A
campaign.
foul on Ziegler. See who was it on State-wise.
Take another look at how deep this is. Hubbard, as I mentioned, 2/3 of his shots are threes. And he's a smaller dude. I don't know that
Clemson's
comes across
losing.
on television. He's only 5'10".
Halftime, we'll be going over all the stats
Well,
and
it doesn't come
highlights
across
and
when he's near
also some scores around the nation. So stick with us
Everybody
on
else
that.
that comes across
Tennessee
it fit
inbound,
pretty well,
connect
but yeah,
to
he's-
Jordan James.
Packs a lot of
Jordan
punches. He's
James
a scoring
scoreless in
machine
this
high
first
school.
half.
Sometimes you wonder
Zig
how that's going to translate.
doing everything.
Short,
Back to Gainey, shoot
short
three.
guard, but it has so
And he
far.
misses again.
What has not translated
Gainey is horrible.
Tennessee
0 for
behind the
3
arc.
for Gainey.
Everybody who's not named Ziegler is a combined 0 for 10.
One of the problems that Mississippi State had against South Carolina the other night. How about this crossover?
man.
No.
Another three. Drains it.
Hubbard
24-14.
goes to work. Timeout, Rick Barnes of Tennessee, and the largest lead for the Bulldogs.
I started to say one of the problems Mississippi State had the other night was foul trouble in the first half, and Matthews has picked up 2 again. But when you're shooting the ball as efficiently as Hubbard can do from deep, it almost erases all sins. Watch this, between the legs, crossover, cross back, and let it fly. Freshman
Please
Josh Hubbard
get
from
Gainey
Madison,
off the court.
Mississippi.
Set all kinds of scoring
He got
records.
juked out and then
in high
allowed that
school.
play to happen with the 3
He had
shot.
just a few more points than you did in your high school career. He had over 4,300.
Just a couple. Top 100 recruit, the Mississippi Gatorade Player of the Year.
24-14, 6 minutes to go, up by 10.
You see SEC scoring leaders off the bench, instant offense. I mean, Kentucky with Dillingham and Shepard, they would start with anybody in the country.
3 of the 4 freshmen
All
in
freshmen,
battle.
yeah.
The transfer from Temple. But these guys, you know, every coach in the country, as we see Mississippi State go to this 1-3-1.
5 more likes, or 7 more likes to 30. Help us get there, guys.
Wants to, Mike, look down
Ziegler
that
with the
bench
ball.
and
We need
go,
an answer
hey,
right
go give me
here.
12.
Big
Go give me
answer right here.
14
We don't need
tonight.
a 3. Just need a score. James turns around, buck brick.
Turnaround.
Rebound, Awaka
Save
gets
two,
it in.
excuse me. Right place, right time is Awaka.
24-16.
The 1-3-1 morphs into a 2-3.
5:40 to go
Regardless of
here in
what
this
zone
first
you're
half.
in, one of the questions that you always have to answer, can you rebound out of the zone?
Before that bucket, Tennessee had more turnovers than field goals.
Ziegler,
Lead
connect
cut to
on
8,
him
shot
there.
Clock down to 5. Smith.
James,
Bodies,
he
turns
is a
and
bum.
fires. This is everything, and a great box out
Meshack.
weak side that time
Rebound. Here
by
comes
Meshack.
Ziegler. Back out to connect,
Watch
shoots
out,
3.
connect.
And he doesn't get it
He's
either.
not been able to
Rebound
get into any
State.
kind of rhythm so far
Everybody
in this game.
is
I like the
cold.
flow Tennessee played with there in transition. They're trying to hard hedge anytime Hubbard comes off a high pick and roll.
Under 5 minutes to go as Jeffries angles it into Tolu Smith.
Tolu Smith
wants
down
it.
low
That's
in.
Candy.
Awaka can't block him. A dude can't block
When he
him.
turns back over that right
26-16.
shoulder, you're done
Back to 10.
defensively.
It's all over.
Awaka.
Now Tolu will get a shot
All over.
defensively.
Turnover,
And a steal
Tennessee.
by
Here comes
Mississippi
State.
Will they attack here? Hubbard
Tolu Smith
will instead peel
is
back.
being the big difference in this game.
I was just about to say that Tolu Smith looks a little winded
Yeah,
right
he
now.
does. A little careless, allowing the turnover. Here's Ziegler, killer, in between the legs dribble, and then goes on the attack and draws the foul.
Take another look. Tolu Smith, first of all, watch where he catches it. It's a good yard off the block, but he gets himself into the scoring zone, and once he turns, again, over that right shoulder and can finish left-handed, you're done defensively.
Mark, there's the shot that we were just talking about. Tolu Smith has had his hand on his knees for the last 30 seconds or so. He is gassed right now. And that's the only concern.
26-16. Finally, Smith is off the court. Let's see if we can get something here with him gone.
Since the return. Uh-oh, there's a breakdown, and that's where, when you got a winded player, that's how breakdowns happen.
Yeah, miscommunication totally. A welcome sight, though, for Tennessee. Easy points.
Tennessee just shooting 30% from the field in this first half.
Here we go. State
Jeffries
ball.
up top.
Yeah,
Up
they
by
missed Smith.
8.
He had position on the block.
Hey, dude.
Smith in the trees.
He got it.
I'm not tired at all.
Smith back out there.
He took that from the elbow.
I thought he took a break.
Down the left side of the lane and
they didn't stop him.
over on the right side of the rim.
28-18. Down by 10. A-Dude with a flap. He misses it. Rebound State.
Tennessee continues to be ice cold from the field. Jeffries. And a baseline runner.
30-18.
But Mike, that's more of that early offense.
Man, oh man.
Tennessee's defense can get settled.
Connect, power drive left.
Connect back out to Meshack to the basket.
Dipsy do.
In and out. Rebound Meshack.
And somehow getting the rebound.
And a turnover. State.
And they lose it back
my
again.
gosh.
And there's that guy that's so disruptive, Jeffries. And I think Chris Jans senses that his team is gassed.
They've earned a timeout. 12-point lead with 2:40 to go here at the Hump.
Wow. Tennessee can't stop the big man down front. What do you think, guys? What do you think about this game? Tennessee, where do you they're cold, every single one of them. You got 8 points for Ziegler, 5 for A-Dude, 2 for Connect, and 1 for Jordan James are your starters. Can't win a ball game that way. 27% from the field, 15 from the three-point line, 7 turnovers, only 18 more rebounds though for Tennessee. What's up, Jake? What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome in. So hit that like button, guys. We're trying to get to 30 likes if you're watching on Twitch or Facebook or Twitter. Appreciate you following along. Make sure you're following that. Hit the follow button for us on that. Hit the like button as well. We'd love for you to subscribe on the YouTube and hit that follow button. So we coming back here in just a second here for you guys. Okay. Surprised with the Saban news. Yeah, me too. I was surprised too. He should have never started. James is one of our starters. If anybody, they need to get Gainey off the dang court. Am I the only Tennessee fan that sees this about Gainey? Am I the only one that preaching about it? Or everybody feel the same way? Gainey is 0 for everything.
Coming up on SEC Halftime Report. That shook the world of sports and its epicenter here in the SEC. Coach Nick Saban retiring after 17 years at Alabama. We'll have Paul Feinbaum stop by, Ron Slade, talk a little hoops as well. A historic day in college football.
Yep.
Rebel Nation says, I agree.
Peter Fish, Mr. Slay, look forward to hearing from you guys at the half. An exciting one to talk about here. Mississippi State trying to pick up its first conference win of the season. And Tolu Smith, a healthy Tolu Smith, could be a big reason why.
As we watch some of these plays, I want you to think about this, Mike. Watch the way Smith, throughout his career, has now expanded what I call his scoring zone. He used to only be able to score, really block the block or close to it. But now he has the ability to take the ball at the free throw line, get to the rim, get to the free throw line. He's been efficient here in the first half.
Yeah, already playing 12 minutes. He's averaging a little more than 19.
Fifth-ranked team in the country. Ideally, find themselves down.
You wouldn't mind seeing the big guy play closer.
Maybe
to 30
double team
when
Smith.
He's got his conditioning back. He stays
I know,
in the
Jake.
game. Mississippi
we'll see what
State
happens. Or who comes in
12-point lead
for a 3-shot, going to the basket, wide open 3.
Another open look, a 3.
Rebound.
Loose ball, scramble.
Loose ball, Tennessee. And a timeout, State.
Did they give him the timeout?
He was rolling. That's a travel.
They did. Wow. What a play by DJ Jeffries.
DJ Jeffries on the thumbnail
the play
tonight.
That Chris Jans won. He just took a timeout. So now this is 2 within a couple of minutes. But watch this. The ball gets ping-ponged around. Jeffries, the effort guy, calls the timeout. I'm not sure Chris Jans would really want that one.
Well, how about this? If they get a bucket after the timeout, we'll call it a good play. If they don't, we'll criticize it.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. I'll have to check it out.
I want to remind everybody every Thursday right here on the SEC Network, we'll have a women's basketball doubleheader this week. We're highlighting the first game with the Lady Vols having won 5 straight. They host Florida and Knoxville.
Tennessee finally pulling it on. They were looking pretty miserable, the girls here.
He's the coach, Mark Wise.
What's up, Boris?
Great to be with you here at the
going on?
They must have called him out of bounds. Or
So
did he
no
give him the timeout and he was out of bounds?
No, I can't do that. No, the timeout's back on the board. So no timeout. The turnover will give it to Tennessee.
Tennessee knows how to sell in every sport. Spence, what's going on,
That might actually be what you're talking about, Mark. That actually might be a good thing, as it were, for Mississippi
all
State.
over the place. Zig just
Shot
not passing the ball. Hey, dude, turnover.
I mean, it's like Mississippi State.
Here comes State.
6 guys and 6 sets of arms. Open 3 for the corner. Splash.
Drained it. 33-18.
Early offense.
Wow. Connect.
Hubbard again. He's got 12.
Another turnover. Hey, dude.
Steal. Jeffries.
3.
Hubbard again. He checked. Too strong. And an
Out of
over the back
bounds.
foul on Jones.
Keep your eye on DJ Jeffries. I talk about how disruptive he is. He's in the bottom of your screen. There he comes, anticipating that.
Every time
pocket
Adu
pass,
gets the ball,
and that leads
they
to the
attack
run out
him.
And the Hubbard 3-ball from the corner pocket. But Jeffries has been so disruptive defensively.
When's the last time you saw
on the thumbnail
a defense
too
against a top 5 team like Tennessee with 7 steals in the first half? 7 steals for Mississippi State. But again, that's what Chris Jans coaches. You want to talk about an identity? That's the identity of a Chris Jans team.
Exactly. It is, Boris. I get you.
Tennessee's
slowly rocking up. 1:20 to go here.
They tallied 30 against Syracuse. They are at 18 right now.
They can't hit a back it.
Approaching the 1-minute mark
on
of the
defense
first half.
here. Now
Here's
Tolu Smith going to go to the basket.
Trying to do a spin move.
Turnover.
And then stepped on the... Nope. They'll say it's off of Tennessee. I don't know if that's in Tolu Smith's repertoire. The
Starting that far out?
Yeah, the spin move 18 feet from the bucket.
And you got to be smart here with 7 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Oh, nice play. Good ball fake. You got to go ahead and shoot that.
They call a foul on
James could not help himself. Made the contact with Hubbard.
He went up for the block and came down and hit him.
And I believe that's the 17th foul, so a 1-and-1 upcoming.
You got James to leave the floor. Just go ahead and shoot it.
Yeah, you could have had a chance at a 4-point play.
The
1
NBA
point
would do
this
that.
half.
Absolutely.
1
As a
point
matter of
for
fact,
James.
they live by that.
Yes, they do.
This is, again,
Waiting
Hubbard
on
back
UNC
to the
to
free
start.
throw line. He does not always get there.
Looking at those scores here at halftime.
When
Stick
he-
around with us.
his
We'll be doing
three-point
stats and
prowess.
highlights.
When he does, 86%.
In and out.
Rattles
so
out.
1-and-1
So
doesn't
misses
work.
the front
Waka's
end.
calling
Well,
for
that's
Zig.
even because Ziegler missed the front end for
Here we go.
Tennessee.
It's 57 seconds to go. Got to finish strong
15-point
here.
lead for the hometown Bulldogs.
Ziegler.
Under a minute to play.
Shoots
First
up
half.
2,
Ziegler on
and
a
it-
runner. Boy, they need to get him back in the flow. He's got
33-20.
10.
Makes it look
47
easy,
seconds
doesn't
to
he?
go. We need another turnover, another 3.
He's been
Make
the
it
only
10.
guy that Tennessee has been able to rely on tonight.
Connect.
More.
Straight to the basket.
Finds a cutter. Jeffries.
Jeffries
rips
with
down
the
rim.
slam.
I love the
35-20.
cut off of a drive. I think that is so hard to defend.
And State has come to play. Everybody hail State in the chat if you're a Dogs fan. Little cowbell. James looking for another
with
turnover.
4.
As
Lost
soon
the
as they get to
handle.
the paint, they
James
put the
gets
hands
it
on the
back,
ball.
throws it up there and gets
James
the
gets it
friendly
in.
bounce. And that is
that'll
how
do
the
it.
half will come to a close. Boy, did Tennessee need that.
There's
To stop
George,
the
man.
bleeding.
They're looking pitiful, bro.
35-22, our first half score.
There's the cut by Jeffries off the drive by Moore, and I love that action. Drive the ball, but find the cutter. Moore to Jeffries with the easy flush.
Stay up by 13 as we send you to the SEC Network halftime report with Peter, Fish, and Ron Slade.
All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out here tonight on the go at CeeLo. Let me let you listen to this real quick while I work on
Saban
this.
calling it a career, Paul. When you saw the news come across your desk as you were hosting the show today, what'd you think?
My jaw dropped. Even though I'd thought about it, and even though we, as anybody in the news business, Peter, had contingency plans, it was still jarring to see the reality, because I think as much as we thought it could happen, maybe this year, maybe next, seeing it is different than talking about it.
7 titles, 6 at Alabama,
I know
11
it.
SEC titles, 292 wins.
Give
You
my
can
all to
continue
Tennessee
go on
today.
with
I
all the
understand
accolades.
you do
What
look horrible.
impressed you the most of his run?
I thought they were going to talk a little bit about the game, so we'll mute it right there. Give my all to Tennessee today. We're looking like boiling feces. I knew it after blowing out Ole Miss, it would go to the head. Yeah, and the 3-point shot is what's killing them. 3-point shot's what's killing them. So let's take a look at the leaders here in this game so far. Ziegler. Let me mute this real quick. Start talking about Nick Saban. Everybody's talking about Nick Saban. Not even talking about basketball. So let's take a look. Ziegler leads for the points there, 10 points. Trollo Smith, the big man down front, 12 points for him. They cannot stop him or in the paint. Awaka, 5 rebounds. DJ Jeffries, 4 rebounds. He's got those huge points too as well. Ziegler with 1 assist. Trollo Smith with 1 assist. So let's take a look at some team stats real quick as we go here in halftime, like we always do. Do we need to send a text message to find a game? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. There's only 2, and I've already kind of reported them, so we'll see what happens. Tennessee, here it is. Field goals, 9 for 27, 33% from the field. You ain't going to win a ball game like that. 13 for 26, 50% for State. So there's one difference in the game. Here's another difference in the game. 2 for 13 for Tennessee from the 3-point line. 4 for 9 from State, 44% for the Bulldogs, 15% from the Vols. So 15% from 3-point line, 33% from the field. That equals you're going to lose. Free throw percentage, 40% for Tennessee, 62% from State. Everything working their way for State. He would look great one game and then disappear to several games, and many times, every time a dude would get in the paint, they had the hands on the ball and he would drop it every time. Rebounds, 22 for Tennessee, which is shocking, to 13 for State. They just been hitting the ball. Assists, 4 for the Bulldogs, 3 for the Vols. Steals, 7 steals for Mississippi State. That's those in the paint there, stealing it away. So there's that. 4 steals for Tennessee. 2 blocks for State, no blocks for Tennessee. 10 total turnovers for Tennessee. There's another reason they're losing. 5 only for State. Fast break in the points, 3 each. Points in the paint, 10 for Tennessee, 14 for State. I'm surprised on that 10 points, but fouls each, both have 7. The largest lead is 15. So Chris George says they're down 12 with 22 seconds left before halftime. Zach. Chris, look at Clemson game. Gotcha. I'll take a look at that one here in a second. All right, so let's look at the box scores real quick, see if there's any notables for Tennessee here. I was talking about A-Dude, 2 for 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 2 steals. He's got 5 points. Connect, 1 for 5 from the field. He's got 2 points. Ziegler, who started out the game very hot with 2 3-point shots in a row. He is 4 for 5 for the field. He's the only one doing anything. Vescovy, 0 for 1. He's only shot the ball once. He's only got 1 assist, no rebounds at all. Jordan James, 4 rebounds, defensive rebounds. He's 1 for 6 from the field. 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. And he's got 3 points. Awaka off the bench, he's got 2, and that's it. Meshack's held scoreless. Gainey, 0 for 4 from the field. Get him off the court. He's horrible. I can't stand that kid. Play somebody else. Play one of the freshmen instead of him. Put DeLeon in there. Put Phillips in there. Somebody other than Gainey. Gainey's horrible. All right, let's take a look at the Mississippi State Bulldogs all your cowbells out there. If you're here watching right now and you're a Bulldog fan, let me see Go State in the chat. If you're here for Mississippi State, I want to see how many State fans we have. And then the poll, Go Big Orange, 88% say Go Big Orange, only 12% say State. Put CeeLo in a couch. Put CeeLo in a coach, exactly. I misspelled it. If Tennessee can clean up their turnovers, they're only down 13 at the half. We'll be fine. I think so too. I think they'll make some good adjustments. They'll take away Smith from the line and shut down Jeffries. So we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at State's line here, box score. Matthews, 1 for 2 from the field. He's only got 2 points. DJ Jeffries on the thumbnail. He's 1 for 3, but he's got 4 huge rebounds, defensive, 4 steals. He's all over the place. He's only got 2 points. Tolo Smith, the big man, 5 for 7 for the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's only got 1 rebound, 1 assist, but he's got 12 points. D. Davis, he's 1 for 2. He's got 3 points. S. Moore, he's got 2 points. Off the bench, Jay Hubbard, 3 for 6. He is their leading guy anyways. 3 for 6 for the field goals. 3 for 6 from the three-point line. 3 for 4 from the free throws. He's got 12 points. On State, Matthews has got 2 personal fouls, so they're good. And the only one for Tennessee, Vesco, he's got 2 fouls as well. So there are your box scores. Let's take a look at some scores around the nation. Let's take a look. Scores around the nation. Kansas is up 37-29 over UCF. Clemson losing 53-44 to Virginia Tech. 9-5 Virginia Tech beating Clemson, the 21st team in the nation. Coming up tonight, you got North Carolina and NC State, the Battle of North Carolina. Memphis is at home playing UTSA. UConn and Xavier, that should be a good game. Wisconsin, Ohio State, pretty soon. Oklahoma, TCU, Butler, Marquette. So we got some early games here. But thanks for hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us if you're following on Twitch or Facebook or wherever. We appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. We're trying to get 5 more subscribers to 2250. If you haven't hit the subscribe already, make sure you do that as well. So, all right, let's go back here. Gamecast. It's very hard to win at Virginia Tech. As a Pitt fan, I know very well. All right, so let's go back here. Refresh this. Make sure we're good. So, all right, so let's listen in here.
For his team.
Well, if I'm Coach Jans, I'm going to tell us to do the exact same thing we've been doing. Tolu Smith, they're not going to double you, big fella. Go to work. The man's right-handed. You would think he's left-handed as much as he's scoring with his left. And the same thing with Hubbard. He likes to get people in their bag, get them doing the yo-yo.
What if you got a big man like you that says, Coach, I can handle him, What you going to say, Coach Barnes?
Well, I'm going to look at this stat sheet. Son, you sure you can handle him? The man got 12 points in 15 minutes, son. I don't think you can handle him.
Yeah. Right now, they haven't been able to handle him. And every time you think that Tennessee's going to make a run, the hump continues to go crazy, and they are feeling it. A hell of a job by Chris Jans right now. One of the reasons DJ Jeffries, not Jazzy Jeff, but Jeffries getting it done. Goes baseline, finds the open man. Got it. The hump is rocking. They're up. Baker's done.
All right, I think Tennessee's going to come back here. I think they're going to make some corrections, slow it down, play their game, and have some fun here. Let's see what happens. But make sure you check it out. My social media. Where's it at? Right here. Right here is my social media. On the Go at CeeLo is my Facebook page. We're streaming from that right now. So go over there and give it a like. Give the stream a like. We'd love for you to do that. On the CLord16 is my Twitter. So we're streaming on that as well. Go over there and give that a like or a heart. Help us out. On the Go at CeeLo1 is our Instagram, and On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. So those are our social medias. Make sure you're checking out below my social media here. Travel Depot. She is great at what she does. Travel Depot. Jennifer at Travel Depot. She will take care of you on any trip you want to go on. She'll help you out. If you want to go to Disney, she can take care of you. You want to go on a cruise, she can take care of you. Anything you want to go anywhere, she'll take care of you. So all you got to do is belly up the bar and give her that money, And she'll even, if you give a quote on where you want to go and you have a budget, she'll try to fit that as well. So she is one of them. Triton, I don't haven't got your card up here yet, but I will work on that for Saturday. Check out Triton's travel team. No, Triton. Oh, what is it, Triton? Oh, kill me. What is it, Triton? I'm going to get it right, Triton. If you're still here. But he has a travel agency as well, so we love to push him as well. We're going to get his card on the thing as well. There it is. Majestic Triton Travel. Make sure you check out my man Triton on YouTube as well. He does a good job. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs. He's so close. I think he's less than 30 away from 1,000. So go over there and give him a subscribe as well. And that's it, I believe. So there's our partners, Samuel B12, The Experience. Make sure you go check him out. He does NHL hockey. So if you guys are interested in hockey, he does a great job as well. So Samuel B12, The Experience, he's one of our partners as well. So there's Triton's travel website. There is Triton's YouTube page, and there is Samuel B12's YouTube shot. So make sure you're doing that. We also have a Discord. You guys want to join our Discord? I'd love to get some more Tennessee fans in there because they're all Braves fans and they're all Georgia fans. So it's about to kill me. But if you'd like to join our Discord, it is free. Free sign up. All you got to do is have an invite. You have to have a Discord account. And we would love for you to do that. So second half coming up here in just a second. Let's see here. Invite people. Copy. And here is the Discord. I'll put that in there, Triton. Paste. There's the Discord. Hail State, one of the few times we'll be on opposite sides. What's up, Raymond? How you doing, man? Appreciate it. Raymond, I don't know how many points you have, but you've been in here before, so you should have enough. We have a redeem for you guys. Redeem State. For you Mississippi State fans, we have a redeem for you guys. Exclamation point, Redeem State. And that'll bring up a redeem. Go Dogs. Hitting that cowbell. That's pretty cool. See if it pops up on here. Redeem State. Let's see how many points you have. You might not be able to do it right away. Might have to wait a little bit, but welcome in, Raven. Appreciate you being here. Just waiting on the commercial to come back. We're going to be a second half coming to you. Let me see your predictions. Is State run away with this? Does Tennessee make it close? The over-under was 136, and the line was -2. So I'm still going with the over, and I'm going with the over on the line. Yeah, you might have just to wait just about a minute to do the redeem. I think I have them so you don't do it back to back. I have a timer on that one, but redeem. Yeah, you got plenty of points there, Raymond. So coming back here. Second half action coming at you. Tennessee Volunteers versus Mississippi State Bulldogs. Let's see if Rick Barnes and company make some adjustments here and figure out what we need to do here to get back in this game. Down 13. Quick couple threes or just some turnovers on State's end. Make them pressure. Play some tight defense. Something. Here we go.
Welcome back to Starkville, Mississippi. The Bulldogs trying to pull off an upset against the number 5 team in the country, 35-22. Time now for Every Detail Counts, brought to you by Pfizer. And the story mark-wise, as much as anything, has been the steals in the defense. 7 steals overall, including 4 by DJ Jeffries.
Yeah, I thought that was the story in the first half. They held Tennessee to 33% shooting, 2 of 13 from beyond the arc, and as you mentioned, the 7 steals. But more importantly, I thought as we take a look at some of the steals, Watch the swarming, watch the closeout, watch the anticipatory skills of Mississippi State. They were all on display. That's good and great ball pressure. It's help defense. It's being in the right places at the right time. It's being more active defensively than Tennessee was offensively in the first 20.
I mean, Mississippi State with a reputation of suffocating defense, but they took it to a whole other level. As you see, one of the 7 steals in that first half. Great defense, very often, Mark.
All right, here we go.
Great offense. So the
Tip
question
off.
becomes for Tennessee.
There's your emojis. If you're a member, you can use those.
Great offense on the side of Big Orange.
I didn't realize Satan was 72.
Their quality of shot in the first half
Tennessee
was completely dictated.
State with the ball here.
By the Mississippi
Kick off the
State
second
defense.
half.
They've
Going
got
right
to
to
dictate,
left.
and I'm
All
talking
white.
about Tennessee, what kind of shot they're going to get. That's poor spacing
Trying
there.
to the basket again.
Bulldogs
Smith with the ball, going to try against A-Dude.
A-Dude
A-Dude versus Smith back out 3.
Great first half, sets up
Brick.
Davis on a 3, no good.
And
tapped around and Vescovi.
Who's it going to be on?
Fouled along the baseline, so that'll be the first foul of the second half. It'll go against Cameron Matthews.
And that's really not a good foul by Matthews because that's his 3rd.
So Matthews fouls.
And that'll get
It's
him
going to be
back
Tennessee
to the bench,
ball.
most
Jordan
likely.
James under the basket, throwing the zig.
You know, Sean, I'm not always a big believer in the plus minus category statistically, but Jones
He's
in
got
the
3
first
fouls.
half, in his almost 11 minutes,
Matthews
the Bulldogs were
for the
plus
State
15.
Bulldogs.
Ziegler.
Zig, A-Dude, in. There you go.
Receiving end is A-Dude.
Assist for
First
Zig.
half.
And it's
A-Dude's had a couple of
35-24.
monster games, including a 24-point, 10-rebound performance in his last game, but they would like to see him be a little more consistent.
Well, that would be one way to get better shots. Here's turnovers. Now, remember,
yeah.
what did Chris Jans talk to us about his team? It seems like they have one bad half of turnovers every 3 or 4 games. Good ball movement.
Rick again for connects. He is cold from the field.
From behind the arc. Jeffries in transition.
Jeffries brings it right down.
He really didn't
and
have
shuts
numbers.
it down. 37-24. Quick connect to the basket. Slam.
Where did that come from? Dalton Connect drops the hammer.
But Ziegler, again, seeing the entire
Ziegler with
field.
another assist.
Connect showing some hops. I thought maybe
Jeffries
a
with the
finger
ball.
roll, little window magic. Step back. Almost
Another
a wedgie
missed shot by
fired up
State.
that
Here
time
comes
by
Jordan
Moore.
James. Back to Ziegler.
Ziegler scanning. And
There you go.
throws up
2
another floater.
37-28. Lead
with
is
12
9.
points now to lead Tennessee.
Just like that.
Mike, does he ever miss that shot?
It doesn't seem like it. There is an art form to that. And Chris Jans sensing a
Timeout
Tennessee
for
run,
State.
quickly calls a timeout. That'll leave he and the Bulldogs with 2 with 7:55 to go. 17:55 to go here in the second half.
Well, going up and down the floor, action on both ends. First, on the Mississippi State side, watch this. Jeffries comes right in your living room and attacks in transition, but immediately Ziegler finds Connect, and he throws down with the one-handed.
So Ziegler keeps on doing his thing, not only hitting the baskets from the field, dishing the ball too to get us back within 9 against all Hail State Mississippi Bulldogs. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 30 likes. I'm not see where we're at here. 1 second. 30 likes is our new goal as we're trying to get there at 25 likes. So 5 more to go. 84% say go Big Orange on the poll. So more of a Tennessee crowd than a Mississippi State crowd, which is good because we are Tennessee fans. So, but we are a fan-friendly interactive chat. So we would love for you to hang out with us on the channel as well. And if you like basketball, we are going to be here all the way through the March Madness tournament. And we would love for you to hang out with us. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And we're trying to get to 8250 on the subscribers tonight. That is our goal, 8250 on the subscribe. So thank you for watching over on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, what's going on? Welcome in. You know, I need to have my multi-stream on. I forgot to have it on. So I'll turn that on here in just a second so I can see if you make any comments. But welcome in if you're on Twitch. Make sure you're giving us a follow. And if you want to join the chat over here on YouTube, call over on YouTube. We'd love for you to hang out there as well. So here we go. Back to audio here in just a second as Tennessee within 9. Trying to share this out.
Back with you at the Hump here in Starkville on a Wednesday night, the first of 2 on the SEC Network. The coach, Mark Wise. I am Mike Morgan. And Mark, this is what great teams need to do.
Yeah.
And Tennessee's ranked 5th in the country, and that's great. But you had a lousy first half shooting the basketball. You're on the road against another potential tournament team, a hostile environment. You come back and you win games like this if you're an elite team, right?
Yeah, and I think you can do it in a couple of ways, and we've already seen it here in the early going of the second half. One is to establish A2 offensively, and 2 is get out and score some early baskets of your own in transition. And we've seen both of
with the
those.
ball.
Good start to the second half. You knew Tennessee was going to make a run, just a matter of when. Mississippi State got off to a great start against South Carolina on the
basket
road.
way
wound up
outside,
losing.
looking.
Got completely
Back
outplayed
to
in the
Smith.
second half. Smith on a wheel and deal.
And
Wow,
nice
Tolu
little
Smith
spin move,
has added some moves to
39-28.
his repertoire.
They still
There's
cannot.
Jeffries again.
Ziegler through the connect, trying to do
4
that
steals
layup
and now a
again.
swat.
And a
He
turnover.
wouldn't
Here
get
comes
that steal,
State
but
again.
He deserves it. See how
Smith's
far
like, they
out
can't
Tolu
stop me.
Smith can now operate?
A-dude can't stop me.
Well, that's great read. You got to shoot
A
that.
3. I think
Ziegler
Gainey
blocked a
Ziegler got a
three.
piece of that one.
Smallest guy on the floor at 5'9" just got a rejection.
Davis has got to take that shot. Take another look. Ziegler. You think he's going to talk in the film room about this?
Oh, heck yeah. How often does he get a block? Can't.
Connect.
Tightrope
Went to
the
steal it
baseline.
away
It'll be State
from
basketball
State.
with 13 to shoot.
Mike, don't you get
Went
the
out of bounds
sense
again.
that Rick Barnes has kind of
Appreciate
tightened
y'all
the
coming in
reins
tonight. On the go at
defensively? They have
CeeLo
some
is the
ball
channel.
pressure to start the second 20.
Yeah, heat him up a little bit. In the corner, Jeffries. Back up top to Hubbard with 3 to shoot. Hubbard, fade and fire. Got it. A whistle down low. And it's going to be against Mississippi State, but the bucket will count.
Yeah, this is on Tolu
41-28.
Smith trying to fight for inside position. I think he kind of threw away Vescovi, I believe, who got mismatched with the big fella. Take another look inside. Here's the Hubbard. Watch Smith just kind of throw Vescovi out of the way. I don't know, wasn't a lot there.
The bucket does count. James, meanwhile, left that 3 short.
How active is DJ Jeffries? If you want to watch how to impact a game without scoring, watch DJ Jeffries.
That's why he's out there. Open
DJ
3,
Jeffries.
missed it. Offensive rebound, State. Tolu Smith, another offensive rebound. Right now, he is just chiseling his way deep into the paint and causing all
He
kinds
is
of
winning
havoc.
this
Right now, Tennessee
matchup
has
against
no answer
A-dude.
for Tolu Smith. Whether
Hands
you're
down.
talking about in the half court offensively or getting on the glass.
And another foul on A-dude. A-dude with, that was just his first personal foul.
And now Tolu
Smith
has
misses
missed
the
a
free
couple
throw.
of free throws.
41-28.
Again, that's been his Achilles heel.
Does Tennessee
throughout
get
his
another
career, a
run?
Career 61% free
Waka
throw
been
shooter.
subbed in.
Adu gets a breather for Tennessee. So right now, Tennessee going with a smaller lineup.
Yeah, Waka will get the Tolu Smith assignment.
And he only goes 6'8", so that's a tough assignment.
Hits it. So
for a
42-28.
forward to guard Tolu Smith.
Another different change of defense.
Tennessee
a little
got it within 9.
How do you attack it?
Waka back
Up
to
the sideline,
Vescovi.
great
Vescovi
pass
to Zig.
ahead
Zig
by
3.
Vescovi.
Ziegler
Thank
left
God.
alone for a 3. 15 points
Ziegler.
for Zakai Ziegler, who is almost single-handedly keeping Tennessee in this game.
42-31. Ziegler, huge game tonight. 12 points already.
Just seems like Mississippi State is having to run their offense a little further out, but they're still getting it down low
Connect.
to the big guy.
Smith again gets deep
And a
draws
foul.
contact and a foul.
Waka can't guard
If you want to
him.
beat full court pressure,
A-Dude
one of the
can't
ways
guard
is to
him.
move the ball ahead. The ball moves quicker in the air than
This
it
reminds
does
me of
on the
Purdue
dribble.
game.
Watch as Vescovy moves the ball ahead quickly, and that leads to the Ziegler unchallenged three. Tennessee trying to mount a comeback.
All right, down 11. 42-31 is the score. Keep on hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 30 likes. Tennessee trying to claw their way back to this action here. Matthew, what's going on, man? Welcome in, dude. Appreciate you being here. If you guys would like to join our Discord, we have a Discord. We put the link in the chat earlier. We'd love for you to join that Discord, hang out with us. I need some more Vol fans in there. They're all Bulldog fans in there, so I need some more Vol fans in there if you guys want to join. You want to join our memberships? 99 cents gets you a membership to use the emojis. Pro is $1.99 and MVP is $2.99. We'd love for you to join the memberships and help the channel. But just by hanging out here, watching the game and hanging out, just being quiet and watching the game, you're helping the channel out. But thank you guys for hit the like button, subscribing, joining the memberships. All of that helps. And if you really want to help the channel out, we have super chats available as well because we are monetized by YouTube. And also Venmo is available and Cash App. So all that is there available to help out if you'd like to help the channel in any way. We do appreciate it. Matthew says, hey, C, crazy news about Saban. Yeah, I know we talked about him a little bit in the first half. But it should be interesting to who's going to go in there, what type of players leave from Alabama, who joins Alabama for whoever goes there, who follows a coach to go there. Should be interesting. So here we go, back to the second half.
Rick Barnes right now on the sideline. He knows his Tennessee Volunteers are going to have to pick it up really on both ends of the floor, Mark.
I agree. They've got to, I think they are playing defensively better with the exception of Tolu Smith. They're putting more pressure on the ball. They're making it difficult for Mississippi State to get in their sets. But the release has been finding Tolu Smith, and he's shown the ability to either score or get fouled, even when he catches the ball 15 feet from the rim.
So Tolu Smith going to the free throw.
Because of his expansion of his offensive game, Tennessee's having all kinds of trouble with number one in white.
I think everybody was wondering which Tolu Smith were we going to get these last few games. Again, it's only his third game back from injury. And his first two games, he came off the bench. Still was very effective. But the concern that Chris Jans had talking to him at shoot-around today was not so much his health, but his conditioning. At times, he has looked exhausted out there, hands on hips. But he doesn't want to get out of this game as he's putting together a terrific performance against the number 5 team in America.
Dominating
That's
here,
now
44-31.
17 points for Tolu Smith.
What did he say? He said Smith doesn't run a lot of
Zig
sprints.
Misses the layup
and
a
foul. On the bike. To me, that sounds like a good deal. Get out
State
of sprint
fouls
running.
a Waka, I think.
When's the last time you did a sprint? Who are we kidding?
It's been a while.
It's been a while?
Oh, yeah?
How about the bike?
Yeah.
Now, the bike I do.
You are on the bike.
Hey, when you have a new knee, you have to get on the bike.
That's right. That new knee
Oh,
was
I'm
tested
sorry,
after
Ziegler
a lengthy delay
was
at the
fouled.
Atlanta
He's gonna
airport
shoot,
yesterday. Took it like a champion. And Ziegler splashes the first free throw.
44-32.
16.
You mentioned this. Ziegler's got to have
16
help.
points for Ziegler.
Yeah, he's got to find, Connect hasn't hit his outside shot. Neither has James.
James has got
And
1
Adu
point
hasn't had
or
that
3
kind
points.
of dominating performance that he did against Ole Miss. So it really has been a one-man band.
Jordan James.
Vescovy got in early foul trouble, and he hasn't been a huge factor. He's still got a goose
foul on
egg. He's only
Tennessee.
fired up one shot.
On an inbound.
It's a foul on Ziegler. Here's another example of
Zig with a
Tennessee
foul.
going down the floor, trying to pick up and trying
Lead is
to
11.
really change where the game is being played, because geographically speaking, the game is being played in the paint.
Tight defense for
Got it right
press
the corner.
Tennessee defense.
Good
Did he step out of bounds?
execution, and Tennessee
Turnover.
does get the steal.
There you go.
Perfectly
Tennessee with
done.
that tight defense. Connect needs to do
what I'm
something
talking
here.
about.
To the
Change where the
basket.
game is being
Good.
played.
There you go.
Pretty move that time by Connect. with the left.
44-35, within 9 again. Here we go.
somebody's gotta
Tight
run
defense
long.
again for Tennessee. Press,
And
press,
another
turnover,
turnover,
Vescovy.
and there's
And there it
Vescovy
is,
to cash in with his first
44-37.
bucket.
Back-to-back turnovers forced by the full court pressure.
See,
More
with all
full
four
court.
players in the front
And out of
backcourt,
bounds.
all
Oh, how
five
do you not go out of
defensive
bounds?
players are in the backcourt.
And it leads to a layup on the other end.
There's
Hanging and firing off the
37-46.
window is Sean Jones.
Lead
But
is
if
9
you're gonna
again.
press, you have to be willing to live with that occasionally.
Another a bad turnover. Tennessee ball was
Tennessee
kicked by
basketball.
State.
Take another look. The throw over to beat the press, and then Jones.
Nice
hang
little play
time,
by Jones.
One-handed off the window.
6'6" sophomore out of Houston, Texas. One of the few players in this game who's not an upperclassman. As we
Sig
mentioned at the
three.
top, these are two veteran teams.
In and out rebound. Out of
Great
bounds.
save
Who is it on?
attempt, but it
State
will
ball.
be out of bounds to Mississippi State. Nice hustle that time by the Volunteers, Awaka.
Individual possessions, side out in the backcourt, one of the more difficult places to inbound the ball against full court pressure.
Not surprisingly, Tennessee's
Here we
going
go.
to keep up that full court man-to-man as Mississippi State will bring in Deshaun Davis.
46-37, 14 minutes to go. 14:50
I like
to
this
go.
look better.
Ball comes into Davis. And
Connect
Tennessee
with
will
the-
peel back.
State
It's a
with the ball,
9-point
walking it up.
game.
Connect with the
Mississippi
pressure.
State has dominated for most of the night.
3 for
Rise and
State.
fire three.
Drains
Wow.
it.
Hubbard
And the dagger.
right in the face of Ziegler.
Wow,
and he lets him know about it.
49-37.
Fearless. 17 points for the freshman. Just a scoring machine.
So State tried
Take
to
another
intercept the
look.
ball. It went out of
Hubbard.
bounds off the
I mentioned
fingertip. but
fearless. It was really poor
17
spacing.
points.
But it doesn't matter to the young fella.
Shooting threes. He's shooting from the paint.
Connect.
He's got it
Hasn't
all.
connected yet.
Big
Puts it
three
in
for
from
Connect.
downtown. He was ice cold
Three.
from behind the arc. 0 for 4.
For
We'll see if
Connect.
that gets him going, and the lead is cut to 9.
Lead is 9
Simple
again.
play, but a really late closeout.
Under's starting to sound look more
Three
3
on
for
the other
State.
end.
In and out.
No,
Rebound.
sir. And a
Tennessee.
nice box out by Ziegler and James.
14:05 to go. Here
14
comes
minutes
Zig.
to
Connect.
watch out.
Again.
Connect
3.
again. Got it. And he is heating up.
There we
and
go.
so are the
Connect.
Volunteers.
3.
You could see it coming after the first one. And again, Tennessee
49,
has changed
43.
the geography
And the lead
of
is
the game.
6.
The game is now being played from the arc to the arc.
Full court pressure remains. Connect now with 10 second half points.
Turnover,
and a
Connect.
steal. That will be Tennessee,
Tennessee ball.
basketball. Connect is doing it all here in the last stanza.
Connect is
Take another
taking
look at
over.
Connect making this 3-ball in transition. I have never been a big fan of a bounce pass to inbound the ball against pressure.
Yeah.
Tennessee
The ball just
inbound
kinda
here under the
hangs
basket.
Becomes tantalizing
top of
for
your
the
screen.
defense to steal
Vescovy.
it.
Back into Zig. Zig. Oh,
Ziegler.
you're going to shoot a 3?
Pump
Yes, he
fake.
3.
And he rattles home a 3.
Let's go.
Tennessee
Dude,
is
it's
raining
3.
Trays,
Ziegler.
and it's a 3-point game.
3.
Another turnover.
Another turnover.
Vescovy.
State
Pump
is
fake,
falling apart.
Kick out. And Ziegler will set it up.
Vescovy
Or will
goes to the
Vescovy
basket.
fire a
He goes a 3.
He will.
Brick.
Too strong.
49-46.
Now it's Mississippi State who needs a basket.
State.
Mike, do you like your action 94 feet?
All in favor. All
And a
in
time-
favor, and now an offensive foul.
Offensive
Call
foul.
on Jimmy Bell trying to carve out space down low. Tennessee will try to add to a 9-0 run.
Take another look
So
inside.
Bell underneath fouls
Two guys
Awaka.
leaning on each other.
And it's
As physical as the
49-46.
game was in the
Yes.
first half, I'm a little surprised that we saw a whistle right there. It was incredibly physical in the first half of play.
State
Connect.
2-3 zone.
Back to Ziegler. Ziegler 3 from
Ziegler.
NBA. Oh.
Too strong. And rising for the rebound is Moore.
Don't fall off the pressure. Let's go.
46. This game has turned on a dime. Vescovy almost had
Vescovy
another
comes from
steal.
behind, knocks it out of his hand.
And all of a sudden, this crowd incredulous over what has happened here in the last 5 and change.
Don't you think this is indicative of how versatile, though, this Tennessee team can be offensively? And we haven't always said that.
Right. Well, we were bragging about it a little bit at the beginning of this game. Now, this Tennessee team seems to have more firepower. And then, right on cue, just to make us look bad, they hang up 22 in the first half and are the victim of 7 steals. But you can see now in the second half
Liney over on
why
Facebook.
so many people are so high on
Thanks
this
for
Vols
liking the
team.
stream.
Better offensively, perhaps, than a year ago. Hubbard in traffic, no. Tough shot there for the loose change. And drawing the foul is Sean Jones.
Well, if DJ Jeffries has been the active one defensively, Sean Jones has been active on the offensive end. Did not score in the loss at South Carolina, but has kind of put his fingerprints and has impacted the game in
Mississippi
positive
State,
ways.
Jones Jr.
here this
shooting the free
afternoon,
throw.
or
He's
tonight,
got
I
2
should say.
points.
That will stop the
It's now
bleeding.
50-46.
Tennessee run. A 9-0 run for the Volunteers. It made it a 3-point game as Jones connects on the first free throw. These are the kind of battles that we are going to be treated to, and you at home are going to be treated to all year long.
51-46,
This league is so
12:39 to
good.
go.
It
Tennessee
is
ball.
so deep. It's not just
A little bit of
top
pressure
heavy.
now for
I mean,
State.
Mississippi State, right now, if you go by net ranking and everything else, they're right there around 8, 9. And here they are. They got a chance to beat the number 5 team in the country.
Looking.
Connect had Hubbard on him.
Vescovy
If
to
they can get him the
Meshack.
ball in a
Meshack
scoring zone.
scoreless
They're trying
tonight.
to post him up.
Connect
in the corner.
with the ball.
Tries the baseline.
Trying to go to
Nothing
Adu.
there.
Zig with the
Shot clock
3.
Violation.
And a shot clock
Violation.
clock
Ziegler looks
violation.
at Connect. Connect says, "Yep, my bad. I lost time on the clock."
And to further emphasize your point, it's just January 9th.
It's just January 9th, folks. It only gets better. It only gets
State with
better.
the
We
ball.
already were treated to some great
12:06 to go.
games
51-46.
on the opening Saturday. And this one has been a whole lot of fun to watch and call so far tonight. Jeffries puts it on the deck.
Jeffries kind of
trying
held
to find
scoreless
some
the second
daylight.
half.
Can't do it.
Turnover.
Aggressive defense
Ball
by
on the
Tennessee
ground.
and a steal.
Meshack
And
scrambling
now a
for it.
scrum, and the arrow will go the Vols' way. At another turnover
State. Vols
forced
ball.
by that Tennessee defense, which has amped up here in this second half in a 5-point game.
All right, commercial break. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. See if we can get to 30 likes. That's our goal for the end of the night. 30 likes will be our goal. 30 likes. We're at 26, so 4 more to go. 83% of y'all say go Big Orange, not Hail State. So a little bit of some. What's the vote count on this? 66 votes. Okay, interesting. So make sure you're joining our Discord. Make sure you're joining our memberships. Make sure you're joining our channel. Make sure you're following Facebook and Twitter and Twitch, all of those. Make sure you're helping us out there. But appreciate everybody hanging out, watching the channel tonight. On the Go at CeeLo is the YouTube channel. We've been following the Tennessee Volunteers all the way through to the NCAA tournament, and hopefully we can take it all. But right now, not looking too good. We're making a run. Tennessee was on a 9-0 run there with full court pressure. State was falling back, was crushing on that pressure, could not handle it. Tennessee with 9-0 run brings down the lead to 5. So great chance to win this thing and steal this thing in Starkville. See what happens. So anybody out there with a parlay tonight? Anybody out there that needs so many points, assists, or shots by threes or anything like that? I love to see you guys that are got parlays on this game. So love for you guys to speak up in the chat. We're a fan-friendly chat. If you're a State fan, make sure you put Hail State or Go Bulldogs in the chat. If you're a Tennessee fan, go Vols.
Like a simple thing on a side out of bounds, but maybe this will get Dalton Connect going because he knocks down that three, and then in transition, he follows it up with another. And then Zakai Ziegler, who's just been sensational all game long, knocks down his 4-3 ball. That led to that 9-0 run, and
Ziegler,
almost
20 points.
instantly
Connect
put the
with
fight
12.
of this game back in the middle of the ring.
You see the second half stats, and it's a different story from what we
Cole
saw in the
Smith
first
with
half.
17.
Tennessee was ice cold, particularly from outside. Nobody other than Ziegler could hit much of anything. They have heated up, and they're now forcing the turnovers. 7 turnovers, thanks in large part to that full court pressure
Smith
provided
with 17,
by a stifling
Hubbard
Tennessee
with 17.
defense. Again, somebody's
Here we
picking
go,
up
Ziegler
a quad
bringing
one
it
win
down.
tonight. Two teams that
11:44
right
to
now
go.
projected to
51-46.
make the
Ziegler to the
NCAA
court,
tournament,
looking.
according to our own Joe
Try to
Lenardi.
Waka
Never too
out of
early for a little
bounds.
bracketology as we're
State,
in the
Tennessee
second
ball.
game of conference play. Tennessee maintains possession. Vescovy checks into the ball game.
Meshack out of the
Matthews
game.
does so for Mississippi State.
Matthews with 3
Tolu
fouls.
Smith has returned. Can Mississippi State reestablish?
Connect 3.
Connect.
Off the balls. Inbounds
Connect.
right to him, a
Connects.
design play, and he drills another triple.
I talked about that simple side out of bounds play where he got a clean look. Well, now he's got it going.
What does State have to do better to defend it?
48.
Get more
51.
connected.
State
You
by
cannot
down,
lose sight
up
of
by
him.
3 now.
Again, yeah, this is a takedown by Awaka.
We've seen
Foul
a
on
few of them.
Waka.
Take another
Welcome
look
back,
on
Triton.
the wraparound. Connect. That's just a catch and shoot. Did you see the seams on the ball? He
Yeah,
had perfect rotation.
Pretty release. I mean, when we're watching him
Connect
today
taking over
in shoot around
the
and a
second
pregame
half.
warm-up. It's the first time I've seen him in person.
15
and
points
you don't
for
always
Connect.
get all that.
20
when you're
for Ziegler.
Just watching him on a random game on TV, but
Inbound
he has
State.
a pretty touch.
Underneath the
Just
basket, top of your
feathery.
screen. Having a hard time getting it in.
The test for shooters
Gets it to
is
Hubbard.
it quick? Is it quiet?
Yeah,
And he checks both boxes.
certainly does.
Smith.
Effortless release.
Back around.
Great find.
Looking for State. Back
I
out
don't
to
know
the
why
3-side
Davis would
3.
take more bodies back in there.
Drains it.
Speaking of a great release, How about
54,
Josh Hubbard?
49.
he continues to hit a flurry of threes. He's got 5 overall.
Total
He's
points is
got
103.
20 points to tie
Over-under is
Ziegler for the game
138.
high.
136. -2 is the line. Ziegler.
Ziegler,
Underneath
little
to Waka,
touchdown
score in the
pass and
back.
and one for Tennessee.
3-point play.
He finds Awaka.
Back-to-back action. Here's the Mississippi State Hubbard 3-ball. He doesn't need a lot of room. The way he shoots, the confidence with which
Hubbard
he
with
plays.
20
but
points.
watch the angle now, and Ziegler reads this. Awaka has got Tolu Smith sealed. That's one you either need to get your money's worth on your foul, or you got to let it go.
Do not get the
How about the
3-point
game
play. He
tonight for
misses an
Ziegler?
extra
20
point.
points,
Free throw.
6 dimes.
Lead is 3.
7 of 10
10:36 to
shooting
go.
from the field.
It's what he does.
Yeah, it's what he does. It's what he's been doing over the last 5 games in particular when he's been scorching hot. Hubbard back up top to Davis with 10 on the shot clock. Matthews, hard drive, stops, baseline drive, yes, off the cut, and then the slash by Sean Jones, who's really giving him quality minutes.
I love that cut, that baseline. Remember I talked about, it connects just feeling it now.
Yeah, and when you
That's
talk
a
about
poor pass by Matthews against the press.
another steal,
Watch out.
Vescovy, that one went off left. Could tell the moment it left his hand. 3-point game, that would have tied it. Another steal, poked away from behind. Connect, gliding, leaves it off for James. Back to Connect on a 3. Back iron, Smith has the rebound and he's fouled. Awaka.
I talked about cutting when there's a driver. Watch in your lower left side. That's Sean Jones, number 5. They constantly attack this double teaming in the corners.
Right.
Ball's got to get in the middle third of the floor.
In the corners and horizontally very often.
throw over.
15-second half points for Connect, by the way. He and Ziegler have paced the Volunteers' furious comeback. Davis in traffic, and he'll draw the foul. Don't forget, coming up next, we'll take you to the Pavilion at Oxford. Ole Miss and Coach Beard, they've been one of the better stories in all of college basketball. They'll take on the Florida Gators, who lost a heartbreaker in Gainesville against Kentucky. They were leading that game late, and then Kentucky made a run of their own, and then they got the advantage.
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Shepard every time they needed a free throws.
Right.
You knew
Davis
they were going to go to
shooting
him. He said, I'm
out,
taking
one
the
in.
ball as a true freshman, and he hit every free throw.
56,
I was at that
53.
game. The difference in that game.
Go get my
late,
charger.
if
I'll
you
be
take a
right
look
back.
at Tolu Smith getting worked on. The difference in that game was Bradshaw blocking a shot and then making the three.
Yeah.
It was a 5-point swing in a tie game.
Who's going to make the big swing in this game with 9:10 to play? And Mississippi State up 58-53.
Here's the 1-3-1. Jeffries on the point. You have to throw over him. They'll stay in it until the ball goes below the free throw line, and then it morphs into a 2-3.
Vescovy. Great ball movement by Tennessee.
Oh!
Blasting the rim.
Oh, my.
Thunderous slam. That's 2 tonight for Connect.
My goodness. Get on your
With the three,
trampoline.
the big
He took
slammer
some anger
jammer.
out on the rim on that one.
What's up, Nicholas?
58-55. That silences the crowd. Hubbard can't find it.
All right,
Connect on the
58-55.
rebound.
Here
What a
comes
second
Connect.
half
Missed 3 by State.
for Connect. A transfer from Northern Colorado.
Stiller in shock. Come on.
James has been quiet,
James.
and he will make noise on a turnover.
Tennessee's last possession. Watch the ball movement. In terms of Vescovy attracting the
Vescovy was
defenders,
tough.
Gets the ball out, inside out action.
Connect went into the
No
basket
weak
and
side
slammed
help.
the jammer.
My goodness.
And he gave it
Go
to
Connect.
Little tomahawk, little cocking it back. Getting
State
some
with the
style
ball.
points.
Out of bounds.
Another
And turnover.
steal.
Here comes
Vescovy
Tennessee with the ball.
forced that
Zig.
one to
Zig.
Ziegler. Whips it ahead to James.
And misses
Missed
the
the
layup.
We got somebody.
And
Hubbard's
doesn't get
down the
fouled.
floor.
Doesn't get back. Hubbard
Ziegler.
spins.
The spin.
Hey, dude, rejection.
Blocked.
Back out.
Return to sender by Adu.
Stayed with the
Hubbard
ball.
was smart enough
Nice
not
little
to
block.
go up with the second.
A-dude with the block
That's a
on
business
Hubbard.
decision. 10 to shoot. Stayed up by 3.
Not a lot of movement.
7:37 to go.
Hey, you got some tired bodies out there right now. 1 the shot clock. And
What a
beating the
play
buzzer
by
on the
Hubbard.
drive. Shaquille Moore, but he ran into the
Moore.
stanchion. Let's see if he's okay.
1 second on the
Official
shot clock.
timeout.
He gets a layup.
As Moore hit the deck hard.
Late in the possession, Moore with the extension to finish at the rim. And bodies went flying everywhere.
I know, he did, Nicholas. He's right.
Media timeout with 7:28 to
I
go. Stayed
I
up
think
by
I saw
5.
that too, Jake. So Moore looks like
What
he's
even is
okay.
this? Don't touch
He
my
went up for the
things.
layup with 1 second to go. Got the layup, 60-55. Lead is 5. And Tennessee is going to get the ball back. I don't know if he got fouled or not. I can't tell where the possession arrow is. But stick with us for the rest of this game. We appreciate you hanging out with us. On the Go at CeeLo is the channel. You guys, if you're watching, if you're a Tennessee fan or you're a Mississippi State fan, I'd love for you to say hi in the chat. Really haven't had much say in the chat tonight. Been kind of quiet. But if you love to support your team, it's a fan-friendly, interactive chat. Make sure you say Go Vols or Go State in the chat. I'd love to hear one person in the chat that's new, that has not said anything tonight. Make sure you're saying hello. So Jeffries, he's only got 4. They really shut Jeffries down in the second half. Turlo Smith still 17. Hubbard's got 20. Tennessee side, Ziegler's got 20. Connect's got 19. A-Dude's got 7. Big story here. Jordan James, 1 for 8 from the field. He's only got 3 points. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So bringing it back here in just a second, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button for it. Trying to get to 30 likes.
Every tournament starts on ESPN Plus. Stream it all the way.
Despite my dislike for Bama, gotta respect him and what he did. You're right. You're right about that. Shocking with the SEC tonight, with Saban retiring. No telling who's going to take that job or who's going to want that job, who's going to leave a great job to take that job. Could it be Kiffin? I don't know. Here we go. Back to it.
Some of the treatment after a hard shot and a hard fall. That time for Shaquille Moore. And we take another look at the angle here on this, Mark. What do you see?
Well, there are two different things. One is on the ball. There's the meeting between Adu and Moore, but then there's a takedown between Bell and Vescovi on the. So you want to be an official? Here's what you have to keep up with. There's action at the rim, and then Vescovi kind of gets away with pulling Bell down.
You know, at the half, I went into the media room and I was talking to Richard Williams, the former Mississippi State
he'll have a
head
choice
coach.
of
He was
coming
saying,
in.
Mike, this is old school SEC basketball. This is not for the faint of heart. It's been a very physical game, and if you're going to get a whistle, you really got to earn it.
Here we go. Ziegler with the ball. Mayshak on the
checks
court.
back in.
Connect.
Jordan Gainey for Tennessee.
Gainey's back in there. God.
Now, this is a smaller lineup by Tennessee now. Connect at the 4. He's matched up with Jeffries.
A rare miss
Shot
by
by Zig.
Ziegler.
He misses. A rare
Soaring
miss.
in the air for the rebound is Moore.
60-55. 7:08. Full
7
pressure. Out
minutes
of bounds.
and 5
Off of
seconds
Tennessee's
remaining.
foot.
Now, you better get the
State
ball
ball.
away from the sideline.
And here's Tolu Smith. He had the 17 points.
Smith
and
back
4
out there.
rebound performance so far. He got a good breather. And obviously changes
Bell
the complexion
checks
for
out of the
Mississippi
game.
State in the paint.
For State.
He's banging bodies with Adu down low right now, and they try to stick
Turnover
it to him.
Tennessee.
Ziegler saw it.
Ziegler.
Ziegler ran it all the way,
And then he gets
it
off the
would have
bounds.
been a turnover, but unfortunately
Mayshak
for
dove for the
Tennessee,
ball.
Mayshak could not hold on.
Ziegler and Tolu Smith kind of had a smile at each other. They kind of ended up in a scrum, if you will, after the loose ball.
I'll take Tolu Smith on that one. I think he's the odds-on favorite to win that scrum.
So State inbound here. Top of your screen. Back to Hubbard.
Into Hubbard.
23-21 UNC.
Hubbard still 40 feet
Hubbard
from the
looking-
basket. Now Matthews, 3 to shoot.
Matthews to
Down low,
Smith.
Tolu
Smith
one
over
to shoot.
Adu.
And he
And
missed
finally,
it, but a whistle
a
with
foul.
about a half a second left on the shot clock.
If Tolu Smith gets his body into your body, he
It's
is
over.
dislodging you.
Yeah.
You're done in
You're
the
done.
play.
Alabama's getting Urban Meyer. Tolu Smith going to shoot 2 free throws here.
One of
17
the all-time
points.
rebounders for active SEC players. Started his career at Western Kentucky. Has had some injuries with that foot. It's been an issue now for a while, but when he is healthy,
61-55.
he's a difference maker down
There's
low.
Nathan.
He's just one of the best out there. That's why the
Green
coaches and
screen's hard
media
for you to
voted
see
him
through now.
all SEC first team.
He changes the way you have to defend in the half court.
Right. And now
So
if he's hitting
both of
free
those
throws the way
screens,
he has
both
tonight, that's a whole other
62-55.
dimension. A whole other dimension for his game. Now it's going to be State cooking up the full court pressure.
I love that call. Mix it up, try to get the ball out of Ziegler's hands.
See if Tennessee has another run in them. Connect one-on-one. Goodness gracious.
Connect.
Dalton Connect
Connect.
has taken over in this second half.
It is a shooting clinic right now, and the clinician is Dalton
He is
Connect.
4.
Where were the scouts when he was playing ball in Thornton, Colorado? Went to
Exactly.
junior college, then played
What a
at Northern
transfer for
Colorado.
us.
Led the Big Sky, averaging over 20 points a game.
man.
What a find. Tolu tries
Tolu
that
thinks
spin
he
move
can do it.
again.
He's like Shaq.
And
he steals it
steal
away.
At his pocket,
Gainey
picked by
finally.
Gainey.
Give it
Gainey
to
leads
somebody.
The troops in the
There you
front
go.
court.
Thank you.
Ziegler
Gainey
Killer
don't shoot that
crossover,
three.
Sets up Rainey on a three. He just can't find it. And
And
Adu goes
Adu!
over the top.
There you
Gets
go.
the rebound and the stick back.
I always say, you've heard me say this, air
Need is
balls are
two.
the toughest
Yeah.
for defenders because it disrupts the rhythm of a rebound.
Right.
Most rebounds have a rhythm. It comes off the rim. When it doesn't, it's advantage offense.
Wow.
How did Meshack not get fouled?
Matthews,
Three
no
for-
call. Rise and fire three,
Get out.
too strong. And the rebound to State. Little turnaround, no.
Rebound,
Miss
Adu.
from close range. Adu
Here goes Connect.
grabs the rebound.
Connect to the basket, throws
And
it
there's
up,
Connect drawing the foul on the other
and
end.
gets fouled.
That's a next level draw the foul. He knew he had the angle in transition. Here's Connect with the three ball first. He is in complete rhythm now offensively. Look at all
Gainey
the
with the
orange
steal
jerseys around
off of
Tolu
Tolo.
Smith.
Gainey didn't even
And
reach
here's
the
the air
basket.
ball I was talking about.
He cannot shoot a three.
Yeah, crowd wanted an
We're
over the
preaching that
back, but
all
you
day.
can go over if there's not contact.
Right.
So Connect's going to shoot two here.
Connect
tie
will
this
toe the
up.
free throw line. 80% on the season. Pretty
Ooh,
rotation,
one.
nothing but the
Lead
bottom of the net.
is one.
Dalton Connect, 6'6", 213 pounds, 37 points at the Dean Dome. It's the second most by any player against North Carolina in the last 15 years.
Both coaches going to their bench. Do you know how hard that is to do in a close game?
Dalton
in the
Connect,
last 5
23
minutes?
points.
Well, who do you trust?
4 for
Right?
9
Who
for
do
the
you trust in
three-point
this
line.
final 5:17?
And it's tied
as
up.
We are tied, 62-62. Just our second tie of the night.
Game on.
Bring it. Josh Hubbard, the lone freshman on the
Tennessee's
floor.
tight pressure. Tight pressure.
Back to Davis.
5 minutes to go,
And
all
again,
tied up
Tennessee's
at
defense pushing Mississippi
62.
State out far on the floor.
Do they find Tolo with a paint touch?
Tolo.
No. Instead, it's a strong take
And
by
a foul.
Matthews. Contact, whistle, and a foul. And Rick Barnes is irate over on the Tennessee sideline.
A dude with the foul again. How many does he have?
I mean, the thing about it, that is
And
5. That's
Adu's
a
fouled
huge
out.
call. Adu just picked up his 5th. So you lose your rim protector. And with all due respect to the backups, including Awaka, Adu gives you an element that I'm not sure if any other Tennessee player does.
A dude, after a huge game against Ole Miss, a
Matthews
double-double,
Has
is
been
now
an
fouled out.
uneven free throw shooter in his career, but solid this year, 68%.
1
Shoots
for
it.
2.
Lead
State
is
back on top.
63-62. Meshack dins it
Have
into
you
Veston.
seen a game recently with this much full court pressure from both sides?
No.
Comes
Fun
Connect.
to watch.
Yeah, we don't
Leading
see
it
it
down.
much
Keep on
anymore.
hitting
With
that
both
subscribe
teams trying
button,
to
guys.
attack.
Yes.
Trying to get to 82-50 on the subs.
Around the
Connect
ball screen.
to the
Connect
basket.
In traffic, draws the
And a
foul from
foul.
behind. I mean, at times in this second half, he's simply been unguardable. The outside shooting, the penetration.
You also have to credit the coaching staff for knowing when to go to him. Take another look, a little ball screen at the top, got the switch. He just initiates that contact. And you're never vertical. Everybody asks me about verticality. When your arm is extended, the way Tolu Smith was.
63-62. Connect. Misses it.
Connect misses the first free throw. If you're just joining us, Mississippi State has led almost the entire game. They've led by as many as 15. And the last Tennessee lead was 8-7 with 16:38 to play in the first half. This for the tie. And our third tie of the game with 4:38 to play.
There's no question this Tennessee pressure
Press
and
coverage,
press
Tennessee.
changed the complexion of this game.
Here comes Hubbard.
We got two steals artists in Vescovy and Ziegler. Always a threat to poke it away. Tough shot.
Tough shot for State. Rebound, Meshack.
The rebound is Meshack. Tennessee
take the lead.
Take its first lead since the early going of the first half.
Yeah, I got to believe Tolu Smith needed a touch there.
Connect.
Shoots up.
Pull-up jumper.
And no.
Missed it.
Wow.
It was halfway down.
How did that not go in?
I don't know. One of those carnival rims.
Now
Pressure,
you're stealing my
double pressure.
material.
I haven't used high rent district. I'm
State
saving
ball,
that for later in the
3:53 to
year.
go. 126 total
Yeah, here's
points.
the touch by Tolu that I
136 was
talked
the
about.
over.
But 20
was
feet
the
from the
line.
basket. He makes his way to the rim, however, and draws the foul.
And
And
another
nobody is
foul.
more happy about Adu being out of this game than Tolu Smith.
Tolu
who went
Smith
right
calls
at
in the fouls left and right.
the Tennessee defense. 3:44 to go. What more could you ask for on a Wednesday night? 63 all.
63 all. A-Dude fouled out with 5 points. Awaka, how many does he have? We don't have anybody else to guard. Okay, Awaka's got 4 fouls. So we're in trouble here if Awaka fouls out. How many does Smith have? Smith's got 3 personal fouls. Matthews has got 3. So really not much foul trouble for Mississippi State. But 5 fouls already for A-Dude. He's out. And then Awaka's the next one with 4. And then Vescovi and James both have 2 with Meshack with 2. Meshack, 0 points. He's been the strong one off our bench. 0 points for Meshack right here. So, interesting. See what happens. Stick with us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. We're trying to get to... Oh, let me... What?
Extra person's job the caller.
Oh, we're gonna have to wait then.
It's 4:30 me.
Oh. Chris George says, "Hey CeeLo, what's up? Welcome back, man." Yeah, I will definitely be on Saturday now. It is official. We will be doing Saturday's game against Georgia. The Bulldogs.
2 quality
There we go.
basketball teams,
63
Tennessee and
all.
Mississippi State. Tied up at
3:44 to go.
63. Mike Morgan, Mark Wise. Coach, what's the conversation sounding like in both those huddles right now?
It's interesting because there are 2 different ways to go here. You can go what I'm going to call more big picture. Make sure we all go to the glass. Make sure we get a good shot. Or you can go specifically on X's and O's, and probably both coaches are giving a little bit of both. For Tennessee and Rick Barnes, I think he wants to continue to pressure the ball. And whatever they design, it's got to be with Connect in mind.
Now, Connect has been the story in this second half. Outside, inside, he's done it all.
Yeah, he got started, remember, on that simple little side-out play where he knocked down the 3, and he's been a different player ever since. This is the play I'm talking about. And that got him going. And now here in the second half, late, he's in rhythm. He's confident. He's attacking the rim. He's getting to the free throw line. And, oh, yeah,
Connect
he
is
can
come
throw
alive.
down.
It's not often you have a game like this where you've had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 elite performances. Connect obviously has been the star
2 points
in
at
that
the
regard.
half for Connect, and he's got 23 here in the second
Ziegler has
half.
20. Hubbard has 20.
Another one
And
for
Tolu
Tolo,
Smith,
64,
in his
63
first start of the
lead.
year, 19 to go along with 4 rebounds. He's also played 26 minutes, a season high. So we've had 4 guys that have really played outstanding basketball tonight.
Remember when we said Ziegler needs some help?
Yeah.
You
He's
think
gotten it.
Connect hurt us?
I think Connect said, yeah, I got your help. I'll be your Robin to your Batman.
He misses the
Smith
second one.
Can't connect on
Connect
the second.
rebound.
Oh,
Here we go.
1-point lead for the Bulldogs. Under 4 minutes to go.
And they're going to do this high ball screen until Mississippi State can figure out how to stop Connect.
Oh, Connect with the shot.
Rejection by DJ Jeffries, who has
DJ
been
Jeffries
an
comes
elite
alive.
defender all night long.
It's all over
I've said
Connect.
this once. I'm going to say it again. If you want to impact the game without scoring, watch DJ Jeffries. Gets back in the play, not only with the block, but to create the turnover.
Here we go.
Remember that
Ziegler.
play to see who wins this basketball game. Now on the other end, Jeffries, not known for his scoring, defers to Matthews. And here comes the talented freshman Hubbard, who is known for his scoring.
They got a switch inside. Meshack on Tolu Smith.
Hubbard with 3. Hubbard off the window.
Wow, what a play. He threw it up for a prayer, and he got it in on a layup.
Hubbard. Threes, that's a pretty big 22. Time, too.
At about 5'9" on a good day.
63.
He's got 22.
And a timeout.
Not your average freshman. This is not your average game. Listen to this crowd at the Hump. They've done some renovations to this arena. All of them good, and they've had plenty to cheer about tonight.
Late in the clock, you see at the top of your screen, Hubbard with an acrobatic, high degree of difficulty finish.
We're halfway
off the
there.
Window. Got caught
Living
with
on a prayer.
Waka on him, the bigger defender. They couldn't get the ball to Tolu Smith, so Hubbard takes care of business. I like this timeout by Rick Barnes because for the first time in the last maybe 10 minutes, you kind of sense the crowd being a factor, getting back into it. Has his team spent a lot of energy, especially going down the floor pressing, to get back in the game?
We talked about this as a quad 1 win for somebody. Tennessee's number 5 in the country. You think about losses the last 2 nights. Number 1 Purdue lost. Number 2 Houston lost. And right now number 5 Tennessee is on the ropes here in the final 2:53. You see what's at stake. Again, you say it's early, but a win and a quad 1 win, whether it's in January or March, counts the same.
Or November.
That's right. So they all matter.
Hot tub party at CeeLo's.
Somebody's going to walk away with a resume-building victory tonight. You wonder,
the wind's
for Mississippi State, very often they've been the team of the bubble over the years. We'll see if that holds true this season. Don't forget, every Thursday right here on the SCC Network, a women's basketball doubleheader. This week we're highlighting the first game. It's the Lady Vols, who've won 5 straight. They host the Gators in Knoxville. That'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time. He's the coach, Mark Wise. I am Mike Morgan. It's been a whole lot of fun here tonight.
66-63.
Vegas. A 3-point basketball game with the Bulldogs
Clemson is
on
losing,
top.
I guess.
I mentioned there's going to be a couple of really good teams in this league.
Here we go. Inbound Tennessee, Ziegler.
Tennessee trying to make Mississippi State one of them.
Vescovy.
How about this matchup?
Vescovy with the ball.
On connect.
What was that?
Vescovy tried
that was horrible.
To angle it in, could not do
Why
it.
were you doing
Quick
that?
hands by the Bulldogs, and then a foul 70 feet from the bucket by Meshack.
I don't know what Meshack is thinking because he looked at Rick Barnes, and Rick Barnes went, that's a foul.
Yes, that's a foul, and it's a 2-shot foul because it's a double bonus the rest of the way for Mississippi State.
I didn't like the pass by Vescovy. It was crowded. There were too many bodies.
Not a good angle.
That was a horrible pass by Vescovy. If we lose this game, that's why right there.
Yeah. Big guys don't like catching it down by their ankles.
Felt like a force. Let's see if Hubbard can make him pay. Boy, he does not.
Hubbard misses the first free throw.
Like a freshman.
Did this? I'm sorry, Mike.
Did
this crowd get quiet or what?
Oh, yeah, it sure did. But they've been into the game. You know, not all the students are back. But the student section, which is behind us, has been rowdy. They got a DJ now.
Or Meshack. He just heard it from Barnes, and then the assistant coach was yelling.
Questionable call on your
No,
part.
he played some Earth, Wind, and Fire earlier.
I know
you're that one. So
you have all
lead
Michael
is 4.
Bolton's collection.
Breast coverage here for
I
State.
like this. They're just doing it
back
on the
to Zig.
inbounds.
Here we go.
Then backing off into their man-to-man.
What's the play here? It's got to be Ziegler.
Ziegler to 3.
Ziegler on a 3. Too strong. Connect taps it and corralled by State.
I don't think I would have took the 3
got
right
a hand
there.
on that as well. Now there's too many possessions to play the shot clock game now.
Right.
Run your stuff. Attack.
Tennessee in search of a stop.
Now trying to run a 2-man game with Hubbard and Tolu Smith.
Waka on Tolu Smith. This should be interesting.
Tolu gonna back in. Again,
Waka's got 4. He's careful.
Tolu using that size. Tolu missed it.
Waka.
Air ball recovered. Did
And
Matthews
then
get
gets it in right after shot clock. Waka did a good job blocking him.
I mean, it's a fraction of a second here whether or not Cameron Matthews got this ball off.
My first thought was he did. But going to the offensive glass, remember it's another air ball. Take another look. Watch this ball either gets, I think it gets blocked, so it's short. So an advantage offensive player. Does Matthews get it off in time?
7, 6, 3, 2.
And
Yeah,
he does.
he did.
Okay.
That was my first thought.
Your first thought was a good one, and I'm sure our crew of Terry Oglesby, Stephen Anderson, Byron Jarrett will
69-63,
confirm it.
lead is
I'm now
6
1
here.
for 1 in 2024.
In 2024.
It's our first game,
Yes.
so yeah.
Well, that'll make up for an abysmal streak you had in 2023 for the record.
Take another look. Ball got tipped by a Waka. Matthews the first of the ball, and how about Matthews recognizing that he needed to get that ball back up on the rim?
Well, this has really been a game of spurts, right? A lot of runs by both teams. You don't want to be the last one that goes into a drought. Tennessee has not scored in the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds. State has capitalized on a 6-0 run.
69-63,
You
State
just
up
kind of wonder,
by 6.
can James, can Vescovy, can they make a shot to help out Ziegler and connect?
Yeah, Vescovy's only got 2 points tonight.
What's up,
Ziegler
AD? What's
up
going
top.
on? Ziegler to the
Probes
basket,
left
quick
side,
2, and
almost
a
a
foul.
three-point play. He snuck it up there with his left hand.
This is a call from the timeout. Designed to get
Tolu,
Ziegler
did he foul
going
him? Yeah.
downhill. Watch the screen.
Ziegler?
Vescovy clears away. He rejects the screen and attacks Tolu Smith. That's where Tolu Smith has got to do a better
Smith gets
job
the
of
foul.
moving. His
Zig
feet.
hits
Defense
the 2
is played
here.
with your feet, not your hands.
By the way, keep an eye on this in the final buck 42. That is the 4th foul on Tolu Smith.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Jans is not going to worry about that right now.
69-65, lead is 4.
Now here's the big question. Can Mississippi State keep the ball in the middle of the floor? See, somebody's got to go long.
There
Throws
it
it
is.
deep.
Hubbard beats the
Hubbard,
secondary
zing.
and finishes
And in.
on the other end.
A touchdown
Good call,
pass throw.
Coach.
71-65. Got to hit
for
a
the
3
freshman.
right here. Ziegler, jump
Ziegler
shot.
at a pull-up.
Good.
A silencer.
71-67.
How good has he been?
Under a minute and a half to go. Ziegler with 24.
Now that should loosen things up to get the ball in bounds easier. I don't like holding. There's that bounce pass again. See, that's a
Turnover.
bad
Turnover,
play.
Zig, yeah.
It's a
Let's go.
2-point game.
71-69. A turnover by State.
Timeout, Mississippi
Timeout.
State. Chris Jans beside himself.
The problem with the turnover, it happens so fast. You have, once you catch the ball, you've got 5 seconds.
Right.
Don't panic.
And you can roam the baseline after a made basket.
Yeah, they got it in. It was the throwback. They're trying to run the guy down the middle of the floor, the inbounder. Take
Sure, hit
another
that like
look.
button and
First of
subscribing
all,
to the
I
channel for
said the fly
UT
pattern had been
basketball
open
throughout
for
the
several
season.
times, and here it is.
SEC
Wide
action
receiver
right here on the
Josh
channel.
Hubbard finishes for the easy points, but watch the miscommunication. Jeffries is going up the floor, and the bounce
Triton,
pass was
proud
where
member
he
of the
was
fabulous channel.
and not
Thank you,
where he
Triton.
was
Appreciate
going.
that. Thank you, Church.
And that changes everything because now you're back in a one-possession game.
Vols can't afford to lose this game. That's right.
Oh, this game.
I'm afraid they're going to try
will take
3
your
and
breath
miss.
away sometimes.
We'll
This
see what
has
happens
been
here.
unbelievable basketball tonight. As you see the scenario for these teams down the stretch.
Vols.
Timeouts
What's up,
could be
William?
critical. Foul
Here we
trouble
go.
certainly would be an issue. Again,
Not
Tolu
much of a
Smith
full court
has
press this
4.
time for
Adu
Tennessee.
has already fouled out for Tennessee, their top rim
71-69.
protector.
Oh, now back
Well,
where
there's
it's
the old
half-court
Arkansas
press.
run and jump.
Ziegler all over Tolu. That's a
They're
mismatch.
just running and jumping. They're trying to make Mississippi State
Double
play
team.
out of system.
Ziegler flirted with another steal, but instead will get whistled for the foul.
I love the call by Rick Barnes. Double team the ball because Mississippi State in the back of their mind is thinking,
So
okay,
Tolu's
let's
gonna
run a
shoot
little
two
clock
here.
here. And that double team is designed to make you take unpracticed shots.
Matthews 68%
Oh, that was
on the
Matthews,
year.
sorry.
High arcing free throw. Rattles in. He's got 6
72-69.
points to
Gonna
lead.
come down to a 3. Someone's going to
He's
have to
now
make a
3.
3 here.
Matthews, a senior
This
out
is
of
it.
Olive
All right,
Branch.
here we go.
Misses
3-point play.
One
You miss it, it's over.
A minute to play.
Connect to the basket. Instead of
draws the
and a
foul.
foul.
That was going to be a drive all the way. Connect was determined to take that to the rack.
72-69. Connect's going to shoot 2.
For the first time when Jeffries has been guarding him. Watch him, his shoulder get ahead of Jeffries' shoulder. Right there. And then that reach in right there. That's a veteran play by Connect to draw the foul.
52 seconds.
Contact on the arm.
Connect, shoot.
Connect.
Connect hits the one,
72-70. 80% free throw shooter on the year.
Remember, Tennessee, the #1 free throw shooting team in this conference.
How much time left? 52 seconds. 52 and a half seconds left.
That is a strong number.
52.5 to be exact. Connect. Misses the free throw. 72-70.
By Mississippi State.
What are we doing here?
2-point game.
Keep the ball in the middle of the floor.
Turnover.
Stole it.
Turnover.
Or did he?
Wait a minute. A 10-second violation.
And Rick Barnes saying, don't blow the whistle. You just cost us a breakaway layup.
Well, a 10-second violation takes precedent.
Yeah, it's not
Vescovi would have had to gain
So we get the ball back.
Correct. It's not a subjective call.
42
Obviously,
seconds to go.
Vescovi's saying, hey, I want my, not just my steal, I want my bucket.
Hubbard was guilty of dribbling without going anywhere. Can we hear the whistle?
Yeah, let's listen.
So a 10-second violation.
Hear that in our headsets.
Tennessee ball here, down by 2.
We'll play
Go to the basket.
Anyway.
Ziegler to the basket.
Ziegler Connect on the flush. And a tie ball game here in Starkville.
The two best players for Tennessee tonight, Ziegler and Connect.
Connect.
It's been a two-man show for Tennessee in this second
seconds
half.
to go. Tied at
Almost
72.
Bobble there by Jeffries. All right, 5-second differential. Where does the play go?
Tolu Smith.
Smith is down near the left
23
block.
seconds.
He wants it. He gets
Tolu,
it on the right block.
Tolwaka.
Smith.
It's all you, baby.
Smith throws it up there.
And a foul. And Owaka's gone.
Three-point opportunity for the senior.
Took him a while to get there, but once, we talked about this all night, the scoring zone of Tolu Smith. And
So
he
Waka's
has been
fouled
almost
out.
unstoppable.
22 points in his first start of the year. And again, without Adu, their top rim protector who fouled out minutes ago, it's just a total
Could be a
mismatch.
3-point
Now, this
shot
is
coming here to tie it.
because with Owaka out of the game, Rick Barnes has gone 5 guards, if you will, if you want to think of Connect as a guard. So Tolu Smith has got to guard somebody.
Right.
I think
It
you're
is
going to
now
see a
over.
counter move by
The
Chris
line was
Jans
2.5.
if Tolu Smith can make this free throw.
He's 8 for 11 tonight. It'll be a one-possession game regardless.
So whoever took
make
the
or
over,
miss.
like me, congratulations on your money.
Tennessee does have
Tolu
2
Smith for the
timeouts
free throw
remaining.
right here.
Up and in.
And in. Here we go. 3-point
Timeout.
play here to tie it.
Here's the adjustment I talked about. So Tolu
Is Barnes
Smith
taking
is
a
now
timeout?
out.
No.
So Mississippi State and Chris Jans has matched up speed for speed
Right.
with the Tennessee lineup.
75-72.
Tennessee
Here we
needs
go.
a 3.
Ziegler.
When do you foul? Do you
Who's
foul?
taking the 3?
Ziegler
at
deep
3.
on the way.
Air ball. Meshack.
Now Connect with
Connect.
5 seconds. Connect
And
got
it's over.
stripped by Davis. Davis slammed to Matthews. Still .1 on the clock.
Connect went for the shot and they blocked
to
it.
charge the court. Security says not now. .1 left, but either way, Mississippi State is going to knock off a top 5 team.
First time since Kentucky.
It's a bad week to be in the top 5.
Yes, it is. The third one is about to go down.
That was a horrible play by
Purdue, Houston,
horrible play.
and now Tennessee. Mammoth victory for the hometown Bulldogs.
GG there, State.
First win since 2002 against an AP top 10 team. A Mississippi State team that lost one on the road on Saturday. They come back here. They took the best punch Tennessee had to
Zig
offer.
shot a horrible
half.
three.
Here's the miss by
Didn't even
Ziegler.
Mashack
quick
and Connect.
hands. I think it
Connect
is
tried to
Davis
get it
right
back to
there
Ziegler.
that creates the turnover. And Mississippi State with
And
their
Jeffries
quad
with the
one
dagger
win. And we're
and
going
the
to
slam.
spend a lot of time talking about Tolu Smith and Josh
Up
Hubbard.
loss, down
But
by
to
13.
to me,
tie
the
it,
player of the
and then
game
lose. I
was
know.
DJ Jeffries.
Jeffries outstanding defensively, and defense was ultimately what won this game for Mississippi State late. That's our
AD,
final
this
from
Vols
Starkville.
team
We
makes me
send
have
it
a
now to
headache.
Oxford, the Gators and the
They got
Rebels.
so much
Here's Kevin
potential to be a
Fitzgerald and
number,
Richard
but
Hendricks.
they don't want it. All right, so that is that. Let's take a quick look real quick here on the team stats, and then we're going to call it a night. You can't start the first half under 20% or 30% shooting. You can't start the first half under 20% on three-point shots. You can't rely on coming back and doing full court pressure like that all the time. Just not going to happen. So field goal percent 27 to 25, 45% to 50. So they kind of came back with 45%. 8 for 29 on the three-point shot for Tennessee. 29 shots missed. 6 for 18 for the Bulldogs at 33%. Top scorers, Connect, 28 points. Great job for him in the second half. All second half, 28 points. Hubbard comes with 25. Rebounds, Connect with 6. DJ Jeffries with 6 assists. Ziegler with 7. DJ Davis with 4. So there are your top scorers in all the games, all the teams. But Tennessee loses a bad one. And we'll look back at this one here. But we'll see you Saturday. Tennessee, Georgia coming up. Tennessee, Georgia on Saturday at 11 o'clock Central. Will be on at 10:45 in the morning. So thank you guys for tuned in. Make sure all the ones that hit the subscribe button, thank you. For the ones that hit the like button, thank you. For the ones that stuck here and hung out. There's other places that you could have watched the game because a lot of bots show the game. We appreciate you. But you had a good following. We'll see you Saturday. Till next time, guys. Well, make sure you like the stream if you're watching on replay and subscribing to the channel. We love you. See you Saturday, guys, for Tennessee, Georgia. Spain says go Dogs. Go Vols!